be hot in a minute.
True. That's true.
But no, we,
That's
You need to get a copy, couple more of these copies.
Thank you.
Oh, you got it, okay.
Wow. So that's what you got. You know where to
I
go.
was going to place the hurricane now, just
One
fix
to
it.
sort one.
Okay.
That lasted for a while.
Oh, dang.
PWX is in Houston this year?
Yes. Mhm.
When did you change it to 10:15? I mean,
This morning.
oh, okay.
That was it, like that. Wow. Ten.
Oh. And that popped up.
Yeah, you straight. It was at 10, but he was running late, so we moved it back to 10:15.
All right.
My bad, so 10:30. My bad.
She said 10:30. I said 1 o'clock.
What was
You
wrong
know,
with you?
I
What
think-
happened?
I don't know, because it wasn't in the calendar at all.
Really, yeah. Because I had it for last, well, you were on vacation, though.
Let's see, 16.
You right. How did you not get it?
I accepted it.
You did.
Mhm.
Yeah, you did. Because originally I think you were out, so I rescheduled it.
Okay. Are we close to getting started?
Yes. Okay, how you doing, Jeff?
Good morning, how are you, Liz? Liz, again, this is Nicole, this is
How you
office
going?
manager.
How are you?
Deidre. Because you would not find Nicole in email.
Oh,
No,
okay.
you sure won't.
Oh, okay, okay.
Unless you use it a couple times, then it'll pop up. Deidre Nicole for some reason. I'm like, okay,
So you keeping this guy in line? Trying to?
I've seen it in I've seen her in action, so she is actually the one that keeps on. When we're on the Teams call, you're helping them navigate.
She does a good job.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so, we're gonna start at, let's see, printing and binding. And so, we'll kind of walk through what your actuals look like for the previous year, which is gonna be at the far left, 24-25. And then, we'll go from there.
Gotcha, and then, you have, made some reductions to give you a 10%, reduction
From last year?
from last year?
No, because we were already had to add to it
Okay.
from some of the reduction also.
All right,
What kind of numbers printing and binding?
so looks like, last year, your last year was $200.68. So far,
sorry.
year
Yeah, I
to
see.
date,
Okay, I'm sorry.
looks like you're at 308.74,
Correct.
and you are requesting 1,000. So you're anticipating something.
Some additional things that we're gonna do with some flyers and some materials that we'll be using that we haven't done in the last couple of years. So it would be like notification, re-notification of the litter, the leaf pack programs, door hangers for that kind of stuff.
Did you have a 5-year?
Yeah, let me,
Yeah, yeah. From this. I think we changed it. Is that the error?
I'm gonna print this real quick, but, just to
Hmm?
talk about what the city manager is saying, the last 5 years have only shown about an average of $350. So, it's never gone above above that, 350.
Okay.
You can take that out, we didn't, if that was in there, that was in there, that's not what we discussed, we didn't change it, we really didn't change much of anything other than, other professional fees, pretty much everything else, we stayed right where we was at. So this $1,000 here, I don't know if it was put in error, but we didn't put that in there. That's not what our discussion on our team, we just
Okay.
basically did everything that we did from last year, other than other professional fees.
So
which
you
is
just brought over what was there before?
Pretty
Okay.
much, yes, ma'am.
So just from looking at, the last 5 years, I'd probably say, city
300.
manager, the highest I saw was 382. So even then, that was back in, 22, so I would say about maybe 350 at the most.
Make it 300, cause we don't have 10% on this one, so we gotta
Mhm.
Okay.
look at every single. Okay.
And like I said, we didn't, with the other professional fees, we actually had to add funds back into it again, and we may eventually have to, with some other couple of things that we have with, some maintenance plans, that would probably increase. But we didn't take 10% because we basically working right at that limit on everything else, and we kinda kept it that way, but we can go down to it, you know. It's another $1,000 due.
Dues and fees.
Okay, so we just left printing and binding, I just don't want us to get off
Oh, yes, ma'am.
course.
Mhm,
Okay,
okay.
so I think next is dues and fees.
And again, we can stay with that, what we're looking at on that.
So there actually wasn't anything put into your dues and fees, you have 0, but historically, you're looking at about $200 a year, or, well, this year you're at 362, but every year before that, you're at 191 or 200. And, Vic is gonna bring a copy for you as well.
Okay.
So are you the only one that have a, renewal certification, Jeff?
No, we have, this covers everybody,
For PW admin.
PW.
So do you think possibly you guys may be charging it to the wrong line
Is that
item?
PW 1 year? Or that's annually?
I thought I took it out of dues and fees.
Cause
Yeah.
I can
So
tell
we
you,
have, PW has, ourselves and all of the managers are in that for our dues for our public works. This is what we mainly use this for our PW admin.
well, for 24, 25 and 23, 24, there are no actuals in there
Okay.
for the whole year.
So you may be coding it wrong.
Yeah.
So are you guys doing just the state, APWA, or, I know you do
Association.
the association, but the national?
Mhm.
What's the actuals?
'Cause the-
Nationals, we don't have to do state when you public works.
Right, but it's more than $25, isn't it?
Yeah, we don't have 25.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, this is low.
We,
You got a copy?
I can
I'm
tell you
using-
something not right here. We just,
Yeah,
it's not looking right.
yeah.
We just spent how much? We just did our
I think it was
renewals.
8,000.
So it's this is probably indicated that it's in the wrong GL account.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, we
I
just,
thought I took it out of fees.
You think you put it in education and travel?
no, we would put it right there.
Well, it's
I mean, you got the notes
$2,000 in
there.
education and travel.
So, yeah, something's wrong, cause you got
Yeah,
the notes saying
right.
it's there, but.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we had GL numbers drop off over the last week anyhow, so I don't know what's going on, to tell you, so. But how much?
Alright, put a question mark on that one.
Yeah.
You got
How
a
much
long ways
are
to
their
go.
certifications?
Okay.
You wanna move on to
Mhm.
education and travel?
Yes.
We can come back to this.
All right, so for education and travel, again, there's a 0, so there wasn't anything put in there.
That's, I don't think it saved my stuff.
Yeah, we put it in there.
I did.
Oh, you know what, I see it, it's in
Because
your itemization, but it's not in your total
Mhm.
line.
Yeah.
I can see your itemization for $2,821, but It didn't, that's the.
That's where it's itemized,
It's
but it's
itemized,
not
but-
right here on the white
But
line.
there are two,
It's
there's
supposed to be
two
right
GLs
there.
for education and travel. It's this one?
That's a different.
I know, but I'm
department.
saying, oh, this is in public works?
It is public works, but,
It's another
so this is.
division.
Ah,
yeah,
okay.
I mean,
So you have $2,821 for education and travel.
You can go on the permanent line.
Right. So we need to see how you put it into the itemization, that it didn't roll up. So, I'm just. I'm gonna, we need to just revisit that,
You see
Deidre,
across here. It's
and
supposed to be
just
right
double
here.
check and make sure that it's in that total
But
line.
this is the itemized section.
But in
What is
either
this
way,
number right here?
2,000,
From this current year.
This is what,
2,821
Mhm.
this
is,
one right here,
Yep, is where it should go.
and not here.
Right.
But it's
For some
this-
reason, it didn't roll up to
Okay.
right here.
Okay, so this number right here.
And
so
this-
it's higher than your actuals from 24,
And this is what you had.
25.
24, 25, 23, 24, 22. So it's been creeping up, but probably because you have more
Yeah, it's,
staff.
no, it's just, this one is, yeah, for this one is adding in our staff. But for I'm the only one that goes there.
for education and travel.
Mm-hmm.
You're the only one that's going to be traveling.
Yeah, see, there's a different number for, office managers for the due training, but ours, this is for me.
So for this year, you're at 2,500, 2,571.
2,500 right here. That's where you are now.
This is what we use.
Mm-hmm.
What's the increase to 300?
Well, increases will be potentially for travel, for hotels, and the conference free.
Because these are all estimates. You don't know how much that flight is gonna be
No,
by, what, August?
if we were to buy it now, I kinda looked at, if we were to buy it that day, that's what it might have been, but
Mhm.
by August, it could be different.
Mm-hmm.
Well, by the time they open it up, so.
Okay. Now, you said it was just for you, but I see the office manager is also in there.
It's would be something else that they attend, St. Simon's.
Oh, a different conference, but it's still under the same GL line.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll leave it. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's,
The 28, 21.
it's all together. What is that all together?
That's a good question.
See,
I've never seen it
so-
like this.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm confused.
What do you mean you've never seen it like
Because it's showing,
So
Like-
so are we
28,
adding these two
21,
together?
Yeah.
And then, where's the other?
I thought it was a 1,500. Oh, no.
1,500.
Yeah,
I think it's the 1,500.
Oh,
So
that's
the
the office
1,500 is
supplies.
office
Is it-
supplies.
Yeah, that confused
Oh,
me too.
Deidre is,
Oh,
993.
1,328?
She's
it looks like it's
993.
total to me is 21,
See it,
28,
Debbie?
21.
She's 993.
For the 993 plus the.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it's the
But
993.
So usually each line serves as the itemization, so when you enter it like this, and when you enter it all the way across and you're putting the numbers, you should actually have an itemization line for each one, and then at the end, you're putting, supplies here and then your cost to the right, and then it'll roll it up at the top.
I thought that's what I did, but I don't know what BSNA was.
Yeah, well,
So
we
that's
can take a look after the meeting
3814,
Okay.
and look,
I don't see
go in the
38.
system and together we can take a look.
Okay.
Okay.
It's 3814.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and that's 28, 21
But it's-
plus 993.
It's not showing here.
Right, it didn't roll up,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
yeah.
So what's the total?
3814.
3814.
But, so the 2821.
Plus the 15.
Okay.
Do
Got
you
it,
think
Deidre.
the registration, you're putting the registrations in there, but that to me would fall under dues and fees.
Okay.
So that's, if that's the case and it's being allocated to education and travel, that might be where the offset is of dues and fees.
If that's what you want, we've always put it in this one. But if you wanna put it in, that's fine. But we always put it in
That's
education and
36.
travel, we put everything underneath this one, but if
That's
you
what I
wanna.
figured.
Yeah, I kinda think so too. I think the dues and fees sometimes give you a lower registration,
Okay.
but I think the registration is really related to the conference.
Okay.
38, 14.
But yeah, that's what I figured, that they were putting the dues and fees, that registration in education. Okay.
You need like a vocabulary of what goes where,
Right about training.
yeah.
A
A dictionary.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
Some of them did and some of them didn't.
So
So
do y'all
that's
have
still a higher
38,
number, though,
14?
It is, it's so much higher.
Okay.
38.
38, 14 is what they're coming up
for
with.
2 conferences,
Mm-hmm.
one's in state,
Yep.
And one's out of state.
one's out of state. I don't know.
Especially, I mean, has any of the travel changed over the years, or has it always been the same travel?
Which one?
Like, you have 3,814, right? But has it ever changed? Is this something new that you're doing in the future year? Because in the past, we've never reached that, or even come close to even 1,500,
For travel?
education and travel.
PWX.
Yeah,
They were in-
yeah.
They were in Chicago, maybe they weren't put in the right spot, and the year before that was in Atlanta, so it wasn't no flights.
I've been doing this for almost 10 years.
That's what I mean, like,
So-
something's,
It always has
There's
to,
no,
if you think about, the conference is always around 1,000, 1,500. Flights might vary and hotel rooms might vary, but the conference is always around 1,200, 1,500.
Now, what y'all, what should do, and I don't know if you do it, is try to catch that early bird,
Oh, everything.
you know, but,
We always, whenever they open it up, we register,
Yeah.
so they don't usually open it up till March, April.
April.
Yeah.
But it may be, Deidre, is this your first time going on a conference?
I went to the BSNA, not last year, but the year before last.
So that's an additional cost too. This is her first time going to the St. Simon's.
okay, so that's additional.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can see you guys' year-to-date is 2571, so it might just be city manager that costs are going up.
may I
And
ask,
you
what is
added
the
her
St.
conference,
Simon's?
the office manager's conference.
That's the,
That's almost
Georgia.
$1,000.
Public Works,
She didn't go last
Public
year.
Works Conference,
Mm.
down in St. Simon's, down south, going past Brunswick.
Oh, so it's in state,
That was
Mhm.
in state.
I think of Virgin Islands. Like, this is so cheap to go to the Virgin Islands.
That's United States.
People not living like that.
Mr.
We're not living like
President.
that. We're not doing
I'm
that.
asking, I'm
Right.
asking,
I
Right.
don't think I would need to go if it was
Can I
in
go to
Virgin
that
Islands. I
conference?
think I would pass that, but I don't think we need to go to Virgin Islands.
Right, you better not go.
Yeah, you know.
I'll leave it for now, but we'll have to double back on the new conference.
Okay.
Okay. And we didn't have any information on it, I can see if we have some information, there might be some more information trickling down, we can check with the Public Works Expo, see what kind of information we have.
I see what you're doing, you're collecting my pins.
Okay. So, where we, office, operating supplies?
Office.
Office supplies.
Office supplies, okay. So,
Alright.
You can,
what was
you can
what was
take that
last
out.
year's number?
Oh, no, but you can take that
Zero.
out. The-
Oh,
If that's
okay.
1,500, you can take that out,
No,
That's
Well,
what we get.
that's for the chairs.
that's the chairs.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's 3205 is what's listed for the operating supplies,
Yeah.
i.e. office. So I have a question, won't that number go down if we're stocking things in the warehouse and we're cutting out the, utilizing the Staples and Office Depot or whatever? Cause Dermot keeps saying that we can stock that?
And so this is what I thought too, like we would have better prices, but everyone that I've spoken to, they say the prices are higher than like office supplies and Amazon or whatever. They say the prices are higher.
We
like,
have a meeting with him, cause I have a question.
with regard to that.
Yeah, because we purchase bulk,
Negotiating.
Yeah.
so then why are we, the departments, then
Paying more.
paying more? Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So we have a meeting with him this afternoon, we can ask him about that.
Well,
It don't make
I just
sense.
said to Liz, there's some negotiation that needs to be done, because we shouldn't be paying a higher price point internally
Right.
than paying.
Especially when they order
Right.
bulk.
And where's that number? How is he coming up with that number?
Exactly. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
So is there maybe a possibility that this number can go down?
If he, yes, we have to negotiate that price. with him.
But for office supplies, they only have the chair and the desk, they don't have supplies. How you getting your
We were
supplies?
told to put on supplies and operating supplies.
Last year, Miss Elizabeth moved it till she told us to do
Okay.
operating supplies for buying office supplies.
Okay.
So that's 0.
Yeah, so that 1,500, you can take that out of there.
Okay.
So now going to operating supplies,
That's the operating supplies.
that's where we were talking about the whole warehouse
Yes, sir.
stuff.
Warehouse is high.
Stress is it.
That's what we've heard.
No,
But at
I
least
wonder if
it's
it's
better
because that
though.
stuff has, does it have East Point on it? Like,
nothing a little custom.
oh, it doesn't
It's
have
regular office supplies like pens, paper,
Tomorrow.
without East Points on it.
right.
I need to buy some.
But it's better though, instead of trying to contact,
Okay.
Office Depot. to get a
Exactly.
quote,
Yeah.
and itemize everything.
Cause that's a week and a half.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be more convenient to
It
order
is.
from the warehouse, even if it's more expensive, it's definitely more
If they keep
convenient.
it in stock.
Right, if they keep it in stock. Mhm. You've only spent 115 this year.
Yeah.
That
That's the
cannot-
chair, isn't it?
Mm-mm.
No.
Where we at? Did I miss something?
Yeah,
So you
is
think
that
it's
being
being
coded
coded
wrong, or?
wrong?
I take
Oh,
it out
up
of
here, up
operating
here.
supplies.
Is it live? It's-
I just ran it, so.
Really?
So it's
Something has to
up
be
date.
wrong with
When
how
was the
you
last-
coding it.
When was the last time you, did it? Or do you have
I
anything
ordered-
pending or?
I had an order of $600 and some dollars. And no, the last one was for something, cause we got, a HDMI box to,
Can you pull that requisition up?
because this not my laptop, it's not
Oh,
letting
yeah.
me log into Dell's.
Oh, okay, okay. Cause if we pull the requisition up, we can see where you charged it.
Where it's coded. Did you get that 0 for this one? 0.
Go back to home, it's asking me to sign all my stuff in yours.
Yeah, we spend more than 114.
I figured that.
Oh, that's and I see it coming out of, when it comes out, I approve it, so I know.
Cause I know you spent more than $115 since
We
July.
buy for the whole, we buy it out for the whole department, not just our office.
Oh, could it be because this is the administrative division?
No, that's why I take it out of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why
for
it comes out
everybody.
administrative division. We
For
do
the whole
everybody's.
department?
Mhm.
Yes,
We
Okay.
don't have any in the other GL.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, if you look at the previous year activity, you can tell.
I
Mhm.
should've brought my laptop.
Mhm.
That's all right.
I thought I was gonna do that.
What was the 5-year? Oh,
I'm sure they spending. Yeah. 2003, 77, yeah.
And then part of that, it was 2186.
Mhm. But yeah, I know this not right. Not since July. The $115.
so 22, 23, 21, 22, and 2021 is no numbers.
Correct.
So that's 0?
0.
Why would that be?
And they didn't charge you the right.
I
Well,
know
that might
last
have been,
year-
so those, and that might, let's look at, office supplies. That's because it's in office supplies.
Cause
Oh, that's
last year
right.
you
said
told
you
us
changed it.
to change it and
Oh, I
put it
see.
in operating supplies.
Okay,
That we was buying,
Operating.
office supply for, you told us to remove it from office supplies and put all our money in operating supplies. So that's what we did last year.
So it's bundled up in that, 168,340?
So, last year's budget was 1,500, were you supposed to do a budget transfer, or?
When we was in here, you just said we was gonna move it to operating supplies.
What was the question?
Cause I said that it should go to operating supplies, but there's still money in the budget for office supplies, so were we supposed to move that over to the operating supplies, is that what you're saying?
Well,
So hold up,
yeah.
are we,
so-
is it this one?
Operating, yes. Well, this is office and then operating.
Okay, so then it was 2377
so
last
we
year,
still got
Right.
this
and
in there right now?
2186.
Correct,
But we don't know what else was bundled up in that, unless all of,
What's in there right
that's
now?
correct.
Let's see.
Like, that
So
was their
what-
actual.
It's 2,500 then.
So whatever
this-
you were,
for
yeah,
next year,
let's, this
2,500.
minus the 115, or 114.99. So $2,475.
So y'all wanna estimate 2,500?
Fine.
Cause that aligns with what you were spending last year.
Mhm.
Redmond, are you okay with that, 2,500, cause that aligns with what they've been spending?
well, I was just getting ready to do my calculations, so hold on a
So
second.
they moved it,
Go to the regular.
yeah, it's gone up, what, $200?
Mhm, 25.
Ish.
You wanna see the detail.
Yeah, I'm hot, so-
You hot, I'm freezing.
I was freezing before I walked in here.
So you said 24 even?
25.
25.
Cause it looks like it's escalating like 100 and 175, something like that. If you look at the historical, it was 2186 and 2324, and then
Yeah, but we're
2377.
trying to get reductions here, so.
Well, we doing it in-house, so let's just go with 2,000, we see what happens from there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take it quite that low, but here, I mean, cause I got a science here.
Okay.
I just did the 20%.
247. So about 22, 25.
I'm interested to understand why we don't get.
Yeah, 22, yeah,
2250.
Yes.
2250.
Because we're basing the 10% off of the last year's actual.
Okay. 2250.
Okay.
I even gave him the 26 cents, so if he wants the 26 cents.
No, no.
No, take the 20, okay.
So line it up, also.
2250.
Right.
We're snatching at 26 cents, you can't have it, sir.
We can round it out, 2250,
2250.
okay?
And so I'll just put this out there. If you guys start to go over this budget next year, you still continue to apply your charge to the right line item, even if it goes over budget, so that we can see how that applies to your budget.
That's an important point, so make sure you get that. So if you do go over in a particular line item, still show it.
That's
So
it.
ready? Uniforms?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, so year to date, you spent 608, so
That's
it doesn't
it.
look like it. But the only thing is there's no, historical past last year,
Oh, yeah.
and there's no year-to-date actuals.
No, year to date,
There's no year-to-date,
yeah.
And that seems low.
right.
That
And
seems
they
real
just
low.
may have not purchased anything. For uniforms, Jeff, are you guys purchasing just for administrative in this line item? Is that why it's so low?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, for director and office manager.
Do you guys get, what's the frequency, do they get replacements every year, every 2 years, or what y'all do?
I just saying, church, I'll buy once, probably just last me for whatever, and then I might get a jacket or something, and whatever might be new. shirt to add to it, that's
For
about
two
it.
people?
Do you
These
allocate,
shirts,
so again, I'm
these
asking
shirts
for
every
clarity.
year,
For two people?
I bought these.
Yeah, pick that down.
Yeah,
every year.
I think so.
Do
So
y'all
two
have
sweaters,
some places, and you
jackets.
probably
Oh,
seen
no,
this
two
too,
heavy jackets,
you
no,
have a
can't do that.
budget,
Right.
like
I think
I
it could be
don't
cut in
$100,
10 shirts.
something like that,
Yeah.
you know, for the purchase
Just for the
of,
two
or
of them.
is it just
So,
This is it.
you order, but no, per person? That's what I'm asking.
Oh, a breakdown? We should have.
Well,
that.
do you allocate it like, you have XYZ amount,
We got,
you have
Yeah.
X?
it's on there,
It's
it's on
on
there,
there.
Renee.
this one.
It's on the next page.
Oh,
And so that, I'm glad she brought that up, because you have 10 shirts for each
Two
of each
people.
other. Each of you rather, 2 sweaters, 2 heavy jackets, and 2 light jackets. And you're buying, are you guys buying that every single year?
We made, this year, we probably get jackets last year, got jackets year before.
So, okay. Are you purchasing this year?
That's,
Cause you haven't purchased anything yet this year in this line item.
your uniform,
I ain't using them.
we haven't used them.
Okay. So do we wanna still continue 2 heavy jackets, 2 light jackets, 10 shirts, and 2 sweaters? Or do we wanna create limitations?
We can reduce that.
Well, just reduce it by the 10 and you get whatever you can get with the money.
Gotcha.
We can do five, yeah, we'll reduce it to the
Yes.
point where we can go
so
half,
basically
we
like.
can go
you have
half of this
XYZ,
if you
yeah,
like.
That's how they used to do it in other places.
We can reduce this, and we'll go in and change the numbers, on what we're gonna buy, but you can reduce this to,
So was it $62 off?
So 558,
558 sounds good.
140. How much you said?
558.
You do 5, you can do 400.
400.
Yes, sir. We'll make it, we'll work it out.
400 it is.
Okay.
Professional fees,
Professional, where are we?
professional fees.
Other professional.
Cause we don't mess, we
Wait.
don't touch this in the middle, right, the salaries and stuff like
But
that.
it didn't, this printout is different.
You don't have,
Cause usually it'll have the division name before it goes into the next division.
I don't think so. It's usually
Oh,
just
okay.
rolls
No,
like
but
that.
I've been making notes on them,
Yeah.
just for me. So when we get to,
And that was
512,
The old
what
BSNA.
division is that?
Mhm.
Anybody know
So-
what 512 is?
it's, well, some changes, cause it's 512, no, 512, or you mean 521?
Oh, well, he's saying 4220.
So we got that in there, and.
Which one?
Do a budget, and then
Roads and drainage,
put that
sorry.
money back in that account.
But we're not gonna
Make
do
sure it's
other
put in the
professional
proper account
fees?
for all
Yeah, we
those
are.
supplies.
Okay.
Roads and drainage?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and our other BSNA would give us.
And the other one was at.
I thought so.
So are we in operations now?
Administration.
Okay.
Other professional fees, Renee?
Yeah, is that operations, or are we still in administration?
No,
No, we're in
roads.
roads and drainage.
Yeah. So 4220,
42,
Department 4220 is roads and
42,
drainage.
25, 21, 12, 09.
Okay, so professional fees there. Looks like last year we were at, just about $12,000. Year to date, we're at 21,000. And you're requesting 35.6. What's the 5-year outlook? Else for the 5 year.
So, does Public Works have its own, I should know this, and I apologize.
So it's inconsistent.
Have its own VAT jet, or are you using, sharing orders?
No, we get a back check, we do outside company.
Do I dare ask, why, does water have
Because
its
the
own?
water's back check truck is for sewer, and you can't combine the two.
Okay.
Or it's out of service.
So your other professional fees, it just looks a little inconsistent over the last 5 years. Last year you spent 11,006.
And that's because it could vary different things at different times, like the fencing, the jetback services, it depends on how we need them, so, if we're on top of, it, we probably don't need it as much, so that might be a reason why we haven't used jetback as much as we have this year, because we pretty much got them clean and we're working pretty good standards, so we can reduce this actually. We look like we got 18,000 still left over.
But what about, what about the work that's gonna be contributed to the FIFA events?
Should have a separate line item.
Okay, cause it
You're
say
talking about
Wednesday
this
wind
piece?
down right here and the
Yes,
fourth,
ma'am.
and they were talking about using the Wednesday wind down as a FIFA event. So I guess my question is, wherever it's gonna be, is it gonna be more strain on the city resources?
Based on, according to what they gave me information to work off of, to do estimates for the fight for FIFA, whatever, that's gonna be a whole different, ballgame. That's gonna exceed this amount by triple. So I would say we all need to do a line item for that. But that's just that's this year's budget and next year's budget.
Right.
So
Right.
whatever we calculated has to be split in half for the June and then the other half for July budget. So that still would increase this amount right here,
Right.
based on my numbers that I put in for that.
For,
So
what is
But
that?
that, yeah, what was that number though?
$800-some thousand, I believe. Yeah.
No, I meant, so here under these professional services, you got everything, the line item broken
15,000.
out.
For the
Where?
fencing?
Yes, sir, but
Permit fencing and sandbags, this is the professional fence servicing for special events, Wednesday wind down, 4th of July. And downtown special events, so it's 15,000, and then the metal bike barricades is 10,600.
Okay,
So is that line item somewhere else on here, Fred, Liz,
no,
to anticipate?
it's just gonna be a reallocation of this line item.
Mm-hmm. So then, if that's the case, are we comfortable with that number?
We don't have an area, we need to probably put a
Metal
line in
bike
there for FIFA.
barricades.
so
We need to add
we might be okay with this number, because this was calculated for July and August, which we're only going, I don't know if we're gonna have an August concert, I don't know, so if we're just doing the FIFA, it would only be July. So this should be good. The rest of the number pretty much is, the number is for staffing and overtime. So this number should be stable for those, for that.
The 35.6.
Yes, sir, for the July FIFA, those 15 days. We should be okay with that number. Oh, you're talking about the
Yeah.
200 grand? No,
No,
not with that number, no. I think that we probably can do a little bit same what we did for May and June, what we did for last year, which was, Liz, we spent 71, right?
No, and other professional fees, you spent,
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm looking at it wrong.
last year you spent 11,635,
And right now, year to date, we spent 21 this year.
correct.
So
But
that was,
previously, you
so we
did,
spent 21 this year for July and August,
Mm-hmm.
and whatever other events that we have, 4th of July. So,
let me ask you a question, cause I wanna back up, you said something about paying overtime, you're not taking that
No,
over this line
no,
item?
no,
Okay,
I was just saying that, my mind was thinking the total number at first,
okay,
but that goes to staffing, that's not this, but.
And I wasn't talking about the overtime part, I
Yeah,
was just
so
talking about
if we did 21,826, that covered all our July to whatever events that we helped service to this point.
it's cause it's kind of inconsistent, you know, if you're looking at the 5 year.
I probably
Yeah.
something that attributed to that increase
Excuse me.
is we weren't doing fencing and all of that 2 years
Oh,
ago
the
for
previous
Wednesday
years, no,
wind
we
down.
weren't doing a whole lot.
But at
of
the
things
last
like that.
minute, I remember your department had to go
Well, then
out and
again,
contract.
Then again, we did do,
It
we
is.
did do,
It is inconsistent.
the hip hop thing that
Yeah.
wasn't there. That was,
Mhm.
the hip hop thing wasn't even
But
planned
then
in the
we
budget
have Wednesday
before.
wind down
Yeah,
in
but I
there, which
remember
we
all
might
that
not do.
fencing that you had
So it
to
might
do
be able
at
to
the
offset
last
the
minute.
fencing that he's talking about.
When they talked about
Well,
security, but that
even
wasn't
if we
happening,
do it, do we
what,
want
2
it
years
here?
ago?
Nope.
Cause we're
So that
talking
could,
about
that
having
could
a
contribute to
program.
the increase.
what happened was that those different.
So-
Maybe
guess
we
we
put a
can
question mark next
question
to
mark
it.
next
Yeah.
South, but the hip hop.
The
So my
hip-hop, and
question,
there was
even if
another
it's
one.
else, when you say here,
Mhm.
would it still be
Yeah.
somewhere else in East Point?
Mm-hmm.
So would we still need these fencing and stuff?
Most likely.
We
Mhm.
we
Okay.
still need it,
Yeah.
but do we wanna have it in professional fees and,
Oh, here, that way, here, okay. I'm sorry, I thought you meant
Here locally.
literal here,
oh yeah, we
over
can
there, here, yeah, I got
have
it.
College Park pay for it if you can.
That's what I'm saying. Hayville,
It is,
sit it down the street. I'm just saying.
Okay, let's see what's next.
So on this line item, we're gonna leave it at there.
Well, yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
put a
we'll leave
question
it
mark,
alone, but
yeah.
we'll put a
Okay.
question mark on it, see if
Yeah.
that's just where we want to itemize it at, or do we wanna move it somewhere else?
Construction services.
I'm really surprised that this number is so low because there seems to have been more reporting of sinkholes and issues.
Say what now?
Not you,
Oh.
I'm saying people.
No, we, usually use this line item, and we've been just holding off thing, cause the budget was cut from what we did previous years. So, this is something that we would do if some catch basin or something that we need to go in and fix. We had to dig it out, replace the whole catch basin stuff, thing.
Mm.
And we had to get a contractor, that's what we holding off on that, but we do have a little project that's coming up that we'll probably end up eating up the rest of that balance. We pull that up,
Okay.
how much is left in there? So,
How much is left?
196, yeah, so we may have a project that we looking at right now that we're probably gonna end up using that whole funds. But for next year, if we're looking at budget cuts, I would say probably no less than about 150.
So like 280 was what was budgeted?
200.
200.
Well, she's saying, did you say they have 196 left and if they've spent 71 to date,
Yeah,
that's more than 200.
yeah,
That's what's showing.
that's more like 129 left.
No, that.
'Cause your year-to-date-
That 25, 26 was,
That's year to date,
yes.
today's year to date actuals.
Wait, am I looking at the wrong thing? It says 71.
182.
Yeah, you're looking at the right thing. And the, so it'd be like
So that's
129.
267
from
that would have been
71.
budgeted at 270. So that's what I'm saying. Did they cut this? Is a tissue in here somewhere?
Mhm.
725.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, and they've been tripping.
Oh, it used to be there.
The top one.
The top one.
That's before our rearranging.
Here you go.
It's smelling real clean in here when I came in this morning. Oh,
So what was the total you said you had remaining?
Let me go back.
'Cause it was.
Yeah, 129. Their budget was 200,000.
oh, okay, because then that's not math in there.
But it might be going
So
over.
it sounds like something's maybe not captured or we're not,
Then maybe
or
going
something's
over budget is
encumbered.
what you're saying.
Yeah,
But it hasn't happened yet, so.
or maybe
Yeah.
something's encumbered and it's
Something
not
could-
showing.
Correct, that could be the case, because that's not showing the encumbered part right there, that,
Okay.
it just shows
Okay.
like real activities
Right,
that's
right, right,
happening.
right, okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay, cause I was like.
But even then, she has a higher number
Yeah,
remaining,
Yeah,
so it's not right.
something like
Yeah, but yeah, even looking at the 5-year past performance, it's all
All
over
right.
the place.
That's not it,
Yeah.
it's dropped off of our system.
Okay.
Okay, okay. So,
What's causing that?
um,
So,
so my question was, we'll go back, so what dropped off, your requisition, or what dropped off, what are you saying
oh,
dropped
the
off?
whole line
I'm
item,
trying to pull it
out of
up
my
and I can't
budget
see it.
line item.
Yeah, this is all over the place, so.
So, we budgeted 200, we got activities 200 from, so 71, 182 from the 200 should leave us about 125.
29,
Yeah,
somewhere
129.
around
Yeah,
there.
we have, it is 128. I pulled it up right
Okay.
now.
Now that's
Yeah.
200,000,
Yeah.
okay, that makes sense.
128, 817, 75. Okay. So I would say if we were trying to cut that out, wouldn't do nothing about 175. I did say 150, but we cut it last year, so we cut it again,
What was it before?
250, I believe. The
What, in
previous
22,
years.
23,
Yeah,
y'all spent 280,
yeah.
2021, 370. Fell off 2020, 21, 22, then went up, then went down. That's interesting, that's a pattern, so,
Seems like
What-
every other year they
yeah,
need to do big stuff.
Mm-hmm. So like, we kind of hold it off for like a situation is, construction services, I utilize that. If we do get a sinkhole or collapse in the street where we have to get a contractor to come out and do the work, we have some funding to work with.
so what did you propose?
You say the last 5 years or what on that?
We said 175.
175, I would say. What is it averaging? I think we used
It's-
250.
it's not-
one
it's
year.
up,
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, it's
up,
all
down.
all over
So
the place.
178, 132,
Yeah,
281.
yeah, I would say about
You know,
175.
say average is 208.
Mm.
So 175.
Nothing less than that.
Let's go, I give it a little bit more there. I guess I'd give it, what, 190? Wrong direction, 190, 180?
180.
Cause you said average
180.
208.
All right,
180.
180.
180.
180.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Rental of equipment and vehicles. So.
This is
let's see.
actually a line item that if we have to go out and utilize heavy equipment or something particular, but we can, for savings purposes, we can drop that down to 1,000.
Okay.
So there's that other dues and fees that I was in the wrong space asking about.
So these dues and fees are related to people,
Yeah.
related to the road and drainage.
Mm-hmm.
6. So, where did this drop off to in the last 2 years? Cause y'all was doing like 2023, 382, 2021, 222, 2020, 21, 215, and then nothing 2023, 24, 24, 25.
It's the
Was that-
811.
Yeah, the 811.
Did
It's
you
the
have them
811.
move it somewhere?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
is that the total amount, the 811? This is just our portion of the 811. So the 811 is broken down through what, 40 departments, 3 departments, 40 departments?
Yes, for,
Water and sewer, all of us, this is the 811 locate fee that we have to pay, so
So the
3,500
dues
should not, 3,500.
But if you're
I
paying
think the
it, where you paying
3,500
it at?
is the total amount.
Cause this year's year to date is $60, last year is 0, and the year
Yeah, we
before.
only pay a portion of it,
You
and
know,
she's gonna pull it up.
it can come out.
Cause we only pay a portion of it, I don't, is it 3,500 that we pay?
Do you remember seeing this in the
I
other
think it's
department?
$9,000, I think it's $9,000 or something like that.
811?
Yeah.
You say what?
No, I was saying I don't remember seeing that in other departments.
What does 811 do?
Locates.
Okay. Yeah, we should have locates and.
Mm-hmm.
I think I don't know if we pay, I think it's like $9,000, I think we pay a third, I think it's 3-way cut or something like that.
Water and sewer and electric.
Water, sewer, electric, yeah, water, sewer and electric.
And last year,
So do you think
Maybe
it
they
got,
don't call it 811 on theirs.
That could be it. Yeah. I don't remember seeing it.
have you always paid that? Every year?
Just annual.
Can you pull up and see where it's going? Cause there's no actuals for this going back the last couple of years. And then year to date, you're at $60, which you can probably, what time of the year do you normally pay this?
Right around October, something, November.
So it should have already been paid.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not in our year to date actuals. We just need to figure out where it's at.
so that's a question mark?
Let's see.
You see it?
I don't think that's on there.
The account number is,
It's like,
look under due,
under who,
4220,
that what I was just on there, and that thing came out of,
523, 3600.
you still got to, see?
It definitely will come out of that one, because she the one on my usually.
Do you have a vendor name? I can probably search like that.
I send the GL number over to water and sewer office manager.
Let's see.
She starts the GL. Shantae.
Oh, it's Shantae.
Are there multiple
Shantae.
locate
That's
companies? I know other
sanitation.
places with like
Okay,
one
she
locate
starts
company
that
everybody
GL.
would use.
Um,
So I don't know.
So they
who
include
the-
it as well?
That's
I
what
haven't been
did.
long enough to know that, who the locate company is, or if we have more than one locate
My
company.
laptop.
Are there multiple locate companies here in the state of Georgia? In other places I've worked, it's only been like one,
It's only one.
it's only one.
811 did.
Oh, well then that should be the vendor.
811.
Now, that's a sole source.
Everywhere I've worked, there's only been one person,
But I'm
one
just
group
saying,
rather.
that's an example.
Mm-hmm.
A certified, not
Yes, it
what
is.
our folks be doing now.
Yes,
People
it
need
is.
sole sources, but we'll talk about that later on
We
today.
will, we will. We will. Oh, God, my back hurts.
100, 4220, 523, 3600.
Even the next line item, education and travel is off.
Nothing's
Yeah.
coming up under 811.
See, look at that and see what 811 is.
811.
It's
One
like your,
located?
y'all's items not being coded correctly or something. Cause education and
You
travel
say
is
what?
nothing.
I don't have anything for,
Balance.
which one, Catherine?
The next one,
The
education and
balance is
travel,
on
they have
$60.
nothing,
What do we
something's
spend
off with their budget.
$3,440 on?
It's tracking GL. Right, cause, last year's year-to-date is 103.
Okay, but we only got
And then nothing.
And then
60,000
nothing.
balance
And
in
then
that?
2,000.
It's not like they pulling it from the wrong places.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder if one department is actually paying for it, and it's not being split.
So we only got to
Hello.
spend $3,440.
Something's going on.
What
Office
is it
supplies the
that
same
came out of
way.
that? What's the PO number? What PO number it is? I know, but on there it'll tell you the PO number that money was coming from, came out of.
Well, these are the road and drainage guys, so they probably out in the field, so you might not see a whole lot of office.
True. No, I mean the blanks. It's not even,
It did come across.
yeah, there's nothing there, period.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
The same thing
They
with
had
education and travel.
$900 attributed to them in
Oh,
2020.
no numbers is in there.
Yeah, it's blank, even with education and travel.
During COVID.
But it looks like they did their itemization, so,
But was this move, like, is this
You
one of
said
those
ain't
instances
nothing.
where
Yeah,
it was
like
moved
even
to
here, ain't
yeah.
nothing there.
operating supplies like the other one
Fair.
was?
Who knows, I mean, it's hard to tell.
what line okay, we're looking at where we at, which line?
Well, we were on
Education,
education and
right.
travel,
Cause they still checking on.
which is
these.
$103.
So,
Well, did we ever get the 3,500 from dues and fees?
I think they checking on that.
They're
Yeah,
trying
they're
to
looking at
look
that.
like
We
one
paid
more low.
$3,440. Is
How
that
much?
correct?
Yeah, that's.
And we have a balance of
what's the-
$60.
What's the other,
You spent,
$3,404.
what's the other PO number?
Is that this year? Is that correct?
What's the PO?
That's correct.
That's not what I used to see. I'm trying to get the 3,000.
so 811, if that's the case, 811 is the only thing in dues and fees for road and drainage.
Okay, electric said it's paid out of water, so I'll call Felicia.
Yeah, but all that money didn't come off.
So electric says it's paid out of water?
Mhm.
We all send it over to
To water, and then water,
Creates the
bills.
whole,
mhm,
because they're part of 811
right,
for the water locates. Somebody call for water locate, our stuff.
Yeah, because I didn't see it in power,
mhm.
but again, they could have not identified it as 811, they
So you.
could call
said something else.
But then this goes back to, he just said that we're all paying for it, right, but it comes out of water, where's that allocation? Where does
And
it
is that
show?
a one contract or is that 3 contracts?
$3,404.
Exactly, but I don't even remember seeing how we allocate money to,
On the
the general
$60,000
fund's not
payment?
allocating
What's left?
anything to water
Right.
sewer.
Yep,
But it's more than that.
I'll see. You think it would be under that utility bills line item?
On water and sewer?
What's the first?
Cause I know a couple of departments had a utility bill line item. I don't know.
And so what did you just say something? You said general fund is not, but it is.
So he's saying that it is, but are we? Cause I don't recall that, seeing that allocation, that's where that kind of chargeback comes back into place.
So where is this 3,500 going to?
It's just going back into the surplus when we close out the budget that year, because he's not utilizing it. So whatever's not utilized in whole as for the general fund, it's going back into surplus. Or it should be anyways, because it's not, there's no allocation, there's no chargeback, at least I haven't seen it.
And so this company,
3,600.
So the charge
Have we
is
found an invoice for this company at all?
not under 811 unless it's something different, but I pulled, I tried to do a search for a vendor.
So,
Unless
does
it's
it do keyword searches? Locates.
Locates.
And she didn't show, one thing she
Okay,
showed,
okay.
no one's going to the council for what?
So nothing.
Cause they, most recently, we should have used them for Mr. Willie Jackson. Cause they should have done shouldn't they have done some locates? No?
Yeah, they do locates, but it's just one fee you pay once a year.
Oh, and they just
And
come out.
Yeah, it's just an annual
Okay.
fee that we always pay, and then, so they'll send us, and I think it's around $9,000 or something like that, and we just give our portion of it to,
So we're trying to find
water
that
and sewer.
invoice.
Yeah, and so I looked up locates and I'm not getting anything, a vendor under that name.
From them.
Right, and so I
and the
tried
water and
811.
sewer.
It's the vendors across the organization. And so then I tried 811 because that was, but nothing under that either.
Have any idea what the name of the company is?
811 locates.
I'm so sorry, I did not bring my laptop.
Oh,
I will
okay.
That's
be
okay.
official
I got electric
as
and
soon as
water
I get
looking.
back.
Karen and Felicia
Can you
looking.
ask them what the vendor name is?
Yep, she
Okay.
said 3 minutes. I guess she's trying to look it up.
Felicia usually, Felicia
I know
used to pay
Felicia
for
knows.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know she knows.
Okay. So we
Okay.
put a question mark and come back.
Education, travel.
Education, travel, yep. So
So here's
that,
the number right here. I guess it's before you.
2,000, but
Yeah, it's still a blank.
this says you only need $100, so,
You said this?
Try this.
so I could just go back to the $100, huh?
Well, this is what we anticipate using and never use, I'm gonna be honest with you. Cause sometimes we get training from GDOT for free too, so.
Try it.
Okay.
So sometimes the training might just come for free, but,
Nothing.
Utilities
but this is for,
Protection
this is
Center.
actually for,
Utilities Protection
this
Center?
education and training is for the,
Utilities.
that's for the roads and
There
drainage
you go.
supervisor and the foreman
Okay.
to go to St.
That's
Simons.
not it. Hold on, let me go back.
That's not it?
They probably have not, they have
Oh, yeah,
not been
that's
the
it.
previous years,
Okay.
but,
So,
that's what
Oh,
those, yeah,
Okay,
yeah, those are for them to go. But we don't have the number across the,
and this is a new conference, they hadn't been here before.
generate.
the foreman and
Is that
construction
it?
manager.
It is,
Okay.
thank you.
Mhm.
If you had to pick between the two of them, which one would you say?
The construction manager.
Is it thinking about it?
That was a good idea. I don't have no numbers.
Is it money in the back?
Is it,
Oh, it's thinking.
The number right here, 2000.
oh, it's thinking.
I hadn't even thought, I haven't even seen that.
Okay.
It ain't gold.
And what we call the utility protection?
Utility
That's
protection.
Utility protection.
Yeah.
Just slide in the invoice for the whole.
I got some people in my back pocket.
I see.
Did she get what the total was?
I'm running it
She,
right now.
she can look it up.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't use all my resources. I
Yeah,
gotta
put somebody to work.
spread it out. you know.
This is a slow.
On this education and travel here,
Yeah.
matter of fact,
Very
we can cut off that
Hmm?
How you
Uh,
doing?
foreman.
Very slow.
Oh, you said
Okay.
very slow.
Cut out the
There
foreman.
it is. I
Yeah.
said, how you
So
doing?
I think it's
Oh, so
$2,000, is that what
It's
we
still-
requested?
Still ticking, it's still
Or not?
ticking.
You make
Well-
a request.
Yeah, I think it was 2,000. Well, no, you didn't make a
No,
request,
you
but
make requests.
Did y'all move on?
Just cancel
Not
that
yet.
for right now, we cancel that for this year.
okay.
Just cancel that.
The foreman registration
Oh,
and under education and fees. He said remove the foreman.
No, we
But
cancel
whether
that,
we're gonna-
we're just gonna remove that,
We're
cancel
gonna
that.
remove it, but put a
Really?
question mark by the
Yeah.
construction manager, I might go
Oh,
back if
is that
we.
it?
We'll see, I think
Yeah,
we need
I
to,
think so.
yeah.
cause it's
Oh,
usually
is
in,
it?
it might be in, July anyhow, I mean, June. I think
Okay.
It might be in June.
Okay,
I have to check that.
I should have brought my mouse.
Okay, we have the vendor report.
Okay.
$11,917 is $29.79 broken up
All right, so,
between water, sewer, public works, and power.
okay, so Public Works is going to 521-1209. So it looks like maybe is that professional services? Yeah, you're charging it to professional fees.
Oh, up here.
Mhm. So the line item was 4220, 521-1209.
So is it in there already, or they need to add it in there?
This is for 811?
Yes,
Yeah.
this is our utilities protection.
It's
Okay.
$29,979.31.
So it got charged to the wrong line
That's
item.
probably where it should've came out
So should that be
Yeah, so
increased?
April one would be paid out of.
of. Hey, well, probably should've came out of that one.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, that's all we can find.
Should that be increased
It's-
by three?
Okay.
Mm, I would say yes and no, we just need to make sure that it goes into the right line item. So
Right,
if we
so-
increase that line item,
And take it off of here,
right.
which this is too high anyway.
So you wanna put in, cause you said it should
Well,
come out,
It could go to either one, dues and fees or other professional fees, so.
I'm saying other professional fees just cause it makes more sense.
Okay.
But where have you guys charged it in the past? That's the question. That's, you've been charging it to professional fees, so it probably makes sense to you there too. And instead of dues and fees, because that's coming up as zero.
Yeah,
'Cause
there's
it's-
no history there either.
Right.
Yeah, is it a fee? I mean, we can correct it now,
It says annual membership fee.
That's it.
so it should come out of dues
That's the
and fees.
descriptive.
So we're gonna,
It's an annual,
Oh, you don't know.
it's an annual charge. Okay, let's talk about this. Is this a service? Is this a software?
it's a
No,
service,
people coming out,
It's a
they
service.
come out and
so
do
before they
Service.
go into the ground.
Yeah.
Other
Okay.
professional fees.
The 811 number that we call just alerts the other companies that may have stuff buried, that they come out and mark the stuff.
So it's a service.
Yeah, it's a service.
It's not
So
a
once you
due.
hit a line.
I said other professional fees.
So it's $29.17.
We're putting up professional fees, but
Cause I mean, that's where it looks like you guys have been charging it anyways.
It might've came out of that, but we budgeted it in dues and fees.
So you take your budget out, cause if that's the case, then you would've put it there in dues and fees.
What's the money we got in,
was that a
3,500.
recent move? Did somebody say do that last year? And this is why it's showing up?
I think we use the same number, we didn't change the, notes in this because this was one of the line items we didn't wanna make a change in.
But the thing is like last year, even whatever the cost is, it's 29, right? So the past 5 years, we've never charged it to this line
Yeah,
item, because there's nothing over $300.
because yeah, even in 22, 23, it's only $300.
I mean, it's a professional service, but we don't have to pay the fee if we don't want that, but no municipality would not pay that fee, so we wanna put it on the other professional fees.
I just wanna create consistency for you guys and
No, it's fine, I understand, we can put it on the other professional fees, it's one of those two that goes both ways, I just don't know why we didn't take it out of this
line item.
line item when this was actually the same footnotes we used for last budget year.
Or every budget year, probably for that matter.
Yeah,
'Cause
we
it's
never
never been-
footnotes, if they don't change, we just change the cost, the price more so than anything else, but okay.
So do we,
So-
Yeah,
let-
that's interesting.
yeah,
But yeah, if you're gonna make sure if you're gonna put in other professional fees, that
We need to-
footnote
That
needs to go
footnote has
up.
to follow it.
yeah,
Yep.
right, exactly.
So, on the other professional fees on 4220, 811, and what was that amount, 29 what?
29.17.
Let me go back to it. 29.79,
79.
31.
So we don't know if that was gonna go up or not.
Well, it's been,
What did they show the previous years? What does the record show the
Let me
previous
see,
years? Probably have to go to water and sewer and see what the cost
let me
is.
close it. I gotta rerun it for the previous years. All right, let's see. Yeah, in 2022, it was 3,058. Actually, you know what? It looks like it got split 3 ways in 2022. Bless you. In 23, it's kind of inconsistent too. I'll show you what happened here.
Now, is that showing the total amount paid or just the amount that they paid?
It
for
shows
their-
both. It shows
Okay.
both. It just, the thing is, if water and sewer is doing the entry every year, they're doing it different every year. So let's just say, for example, in 21, they only charge 3 departments. In 22, they charge 4 departments. In 23, even the department numbers are 24, they charge 5 departments, so we probably gotta iron that out to see how many departments are gonna be charged. And then last year was back down to 4 departments. But in either case, it's going up about,
So they charge 5 departments?
that year was 5 departments.
Now what would that
Water,
be?
sewer.
Yeah.
Oh, they charge public works twice.
And do you even have anything underground?
521-1209, 531-1109.
And I had to use 2 different that's the same way I use 2 different GLs.
Who are the 2 different GLs?
Why did they wanna charge us twice for that?
Cause I think it was only 3 of us, is that the last year?
Last year, they charged you guys twice, but no one else got charged twice.
Power got charged $3,500 though.
And
So
then-
you and Power got charged
35.
$3,500. Sewer, well, actually, I guess water did too, but they just broke it out, water, sewer, public works, power.
So Public Works got 1,500?
35.
Everybody got charged $3,500 actually.
Well, so going back, why did you get charged twice? 3,500 twice. And it's supposed to be as much as you use it for the year, right?
It's just an average, everybody, just equal, should be split equally.
That's interesting, it went up.
Just split the bill equally, because,
Oh, you just
Break
splitting
down
the
one.
bill, so
Yeah.
do we have an extra usage or
I
something?
don't know what
no,
their
just,
methodology
it
is.
just split the bill
I
equally,
can't tell what their
cover it.
methodology
Everybody
is.
have to use
Because
locations.
everybody, if you add it up, is $35.84 the year before. They just split it different. That's
Maybe.
odd.
And it would, for public works, it should just went out of one line item.
Right, but it's still $35.84.99.
4220.
And then water and sewer is $35.84.99.
So that's
98.
3,500.
And then, so it's all the same.
3,500.
Power
And that was-
37.62. So it's still the same.
That was 24.25.
So that's 24, right, is 11,287,
Seven.
that's 24. And then this one down here
It's
is
25, 11,000,
And 26.
oops, 917. Wait, go back up. They have gone up incrementally.
Cause that's 21. Oh yeah, they're going up about $1,100 every month, every year. Well, then they went down right
And then
here.
they went down.
Do you have the dates of those invoices?
Mhm.
Can you give them?
You want me to print it for you?
Yeah, you can print it, you can put it in my notes, we just need to double back and ask them why.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we can get the office supplies.
Nothing in there.
Nothing there, and then operating supplies.
I need my glasses.
Seems to be at least the assistant with
Are we here yet?
we passed that.
So it's no hotel. This is the same, conference the teacher's going to. If you notice, it's $500 less. It's no hotel.
So
Oh,
I
canceled.
know that.
You canceled?
Yeah, we did zero that whole thing.
Oh, we canceled this.
Yeah.
Okay, cancel.
And then, we're operating supplies.
168.
So I have a question. I see the de-icer and the calcium chloride. Is that your salt?
Yes.
You know, they still coming, still invoices for
So-
that as well.
You get a
Raw
PO.
and concrete,
So we have-
asphalt.
Doesn't show any
Walker.
color.
So something like that, it's red.
531-1102. 531-1102.
Date wrong. Let me go back.
This is another one of those
This is July. It's showing you July.
all over the place kind of numbers.
So that amount gonna be different.
Operator. Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
you
what
show
I'm
the whole
saying.
thing.
So,
Question, Jeff, so for 23-24, you were down at 89. Was there a difference that year, or what, do you recall anything? Cause your year-to-date right now is 106, right? And then last year you spent 168. I'm just trying to get an idea. It's just cause that 1 year there's a difference. And then in 2021, there's a difference. So it's like in 2021, you had 76, and then in 23-24, you had 80, or your year-to-date was 89. It just depend on like the, cause I see you're purchasing concrete, rock crush. Does it just depend on what the work is going on out on the streets?
Maybe the winners.
yeah.
It's basically work on street pothole repair, so, of course, we should be reducing that kind of stuff. This for concrete and sidewalk work,
Yeah.
so.
So this year they're at 63%. So they're on.
So we at 63%, we on
You're-
track to be about 90%, so.
Mhm. Well, it's 66 right now,
As
so
the weather
you're.
gets warmer, we will start doing, we have projects that we'll start doing some more work, so we'll be.
Yeah.
So
That's what we
I,
got
I
now.
have a question.
Okay, with our encumbered and everything, our record show we got about 16,000
You know,
Remaining,
from,
So I have
with
a
our
question.
encumbreds and PO and stuff, so we actually,
you spent, you're higher at.
With climate change being a real thing, and Georgia is now experiencing colder winters, is that a projection that needs to be discussed, as far as those supplies that's needed to do street maintenance during ice storms and such?
I wouldn't think so. I think pretty much our weathers that we have pretty much have a track. They have like a 7-year track that kind of every 7 years we end up having some of these heavier storms that we deal with when it comes to winter. So I wouldn't think that would have to change very much. We kind of stack up based on what we've been using the average years. A lot of the work will be consistent with, with snow increasing, we have to move snow. Ice storms, we usually calculate about 2 or 3 ice storms a year. We've had 2. Hopefully we won't have no more.
You know, March. There's always one in March.
Maybe March, well, they're talking about tornadoes now, so
Mm.
hopefully we won't have these. But we still have enough material to cover that for them.
I probably would leave it alone.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, based on, our, she basically averaged our blankets and everything from what we use. And like I said, we're gonna go to the warm months, so we're gonna do some more work that we didn't do in the wintertime. So, got scheduled some sidewalks, some curb and gutter, some things of that sort. So we'll spend the rest of this money.
Okay.
Thank you. one that we
I
have.
have my kidney stone.
But you got all the surprise next one.
So we only got,
It was a rough week.
3,278 to date.
Let's see, we're gonna look at, what we got allocated.
It was pink. Oh, yeah. I caught it. Yeah. That's fascinating.
How much we got in balance?
Yeah, 37.
37.
Wait, no, no.
Mm.
If you did it again, it pulled back up.
It's like, it looks like a ashtray.
I'm sorry, I got off track.
What is storm restoration?
The money we use for, like last month.
Yeah, like
For
they
storm.
used it for everything.
Hotels and all that
Hotel.
stuff, that's
Oh,
all.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So do you have some pending stuff out there right now for us?
Oh, we used all that. Talking about for storm restoration?
Did I miss construction?
No,
we
we
haven't.
still on
Okay,
No,
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
we're
I'm
still on
Oh, I'm sorry, I
I-
thought we
She-
moved on, my bad.
She's trying to get the,
She's
our,
looking for encumbered.
our encumbered
Okay.
balance for, construction supply.
Not right now, you don't have to, but I just want one for my book.
Okay.
His report.
35 left?
3,500,
How much do we budget for?
40?
I mean, they
So
don't,
stuff like that, is that low?
No.
Cause we're only 6 months in, we got 6 more months.
Oh, no, we only got 3 more months for pretty much. Yeah,
But I'm saying
March,
in
April,
our-
May, June. We in the third,
Oh,
we
we're in
in the third
February,
quarter.
March,
Yeah.
April, May, June, so that's 4 months.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's not a lot of money.
Yeah, this one is set up for piping if we have to do order some kits, some precast and stuff like that, and
Mm.
just,
so what does
Things
your
like that.
encumbrance look like for, construction?
3,278.
So you've
So we
spent
got-
90, oh, go ahead, I'm sorry,
We have 35, it's showing 3502 left.
remaining.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you said 16,000 left, that's why I was like. My bad.
So what does that look like for the rest of the year then? Are you gonna spend that?
yeah, this is probably, some of this stuff we will probably spend, I'm looking at some of these catch basin sets, cause we have some stuff that we have to do some concrete work, and we'll have to purchase some stuff, so. I don't wanna mess with that
Well,
too
now
tough, but
would
we
be the
can always
time,
get the money.
but now
for
would be
us
the
to do
time
it.
you would be doing
Yeah.
that, cause you can't do that during the winter time.
Right,
So
that's what
now
I'm
is
saying.
when that
Yeah,
kicks up.
yeah, our construction.
So we'll be doing some forecasts outside of this, Jeff, and, at some point, Vic might get with you. Cause
Okay.
we'll do a forecast, he and I together for this year, and he might reach out to you.
Yeah, we'll be able to see the numbers a little bit better.
Right.
That's what we try to do. We try to base our,
16 left was the one above it. 16 grand left was the,
Oh,
Operating
yeah,
supply.
that was all.
okay, thank you.
So we're leaving that one out like it is.
so no, well, if we did 40, we got 35, we probably can drop that, just for cost saving, I think we can drop that down to about 35.
So you average 35, so that's really tight,
Yeah.
especially if you only got 3 grand left.
And this is kind of one of those ones that we kind of, it's, depending on the workload kind of thing.
Depends on what it
I mean,
costs, but
I don't,
And I think 35 is a good number, because if we do go over, like city manager said earlier, we still charge it to the right GL, but we have to, that's how we start getting a better plan of what that's gonna look
Yeah.
like.
So we're
Okay.
gonna drop down to 30.
because we did 40, right?
Right.
Mhm.
Last year you did 40, the year before that you did 31, the year before that you did 35, so, yeah.
Maybe about 38.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I wouldn't come
Yeah.
below 35, cause you usually hit that number, you usually hit it.
So around 38.
I mean, but that's, you'll be done this year, right? Cause you only got, what, 3,200 left, 3,300 left? You're already at 38.
35.
35.
You're at 35 grand, like you
Left.
encumbered 35 grand?
No, that's
Yeah.
what we have left.
I'm gonna say 36.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we
Yeah,
got
so you-
35.
We
left.
don't
You're
go
not
with
gonna
36.
spend
Yeah,
no
we can
more
go
money after
36.
Oh,
that.
we
So-
probably
Yeah,
spend,
that's
yeah,
what I
we're gonna
was
spend
like,
some
I
more
don't-
money. No, this is where we're.
Okay, this
Yeah.
one.
36.
36, okay.
All right, storm
My budget analyst
restoration.
ain't doing budget analyst stuff. Just kidding.
Yeah, he is.
Kinda busy today.
Yeah. I'm glad we met him.
Sorry, guys.
All right, storm
Storm
restoration.
restoration,
Yeah.
we spent all that money.
I'm sure you
That
did.
much.
Yeah,
You got some income for
Once-
now.
once the credit card and all that comes off,
Yeah, we spent all of it.
Mhm.
No, we only took a portion out of this one, right?
yeah,
So we
then the
did that one, yeah. So
CC bill
CC,
wasn't
yeah, so-
high.
And it wasn't even in last year. Storm restoration is a new line item, so there's no
Yeah.
history. So,
Mhm.
We've had storm,
Mhm.
we've had storm restoration previous years.
really?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't know if anything was charged there, but it's been there.
It doesn't
Oh,
always,
that
it doesn't always get charged,
Gotcha.
depends
Yeah.
on how serious, hotel, we, like, I don't think we stayed in hotels last year.
Right,
Gotcha.
I agree.
This year was a heavy,
So we kinda
So
just
we need a
recently started
command
using
center.
it.
we just used it, yeah.
All right.
So, how much has been used out of that?
So far, $6,1115.
Does that include the ones you just put through last week? The hotel staff?
I don't see the hotels on here. I
So
just
then
see-
that's
I
not
just see
including
on
that.
here.
Mhm.
Did you just put them in, I think, last
Yeah.
week?
Oh, I just got approved.
Well, yes, I do.
$1,000 just got
I see
approved
the
there, right?
hotel for, CC Guys, which was the 1232. The other one came from Kellogg.
Mm.
Definitely. Yeah, so we just spent some, so.
That, I don't know, how much you wanna drop that?
No, cause we don't know, is that just, we just talked about that.
Mhm.
That's the part that does increase. It
Right.
Depends on hotel stay and stuff.
And depends on how much the weather.
Depends how
Mhm.
long it is.
'Cause
yeah.
who
We might
would-
have 4 storms next year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Or
and
we-
this one was 2 back to
Increasing
back.
staff.
I don't think
Yeah.
that's ever happened
That's
before.
right. I would leave it at, I mean, I don't wanna use certain words, but that is something that needs to be in there. Otherwise, that's why you didn't have to transfer me no funds to my credit card when I was talking to you, and I looked at it like, okay, well, we're gonna work this out, kind of
Mhm.
thing, so.
Yeah.
Because if we don't have the money, then it has to go on a credit card, you'd have to increase the credit card.
Well, the credit card doesn't have anything to do with your budget.
Well, but if we didn't have the money, if I didn't have the money to cover it, I would have.
Because you could still use the credit card and not have a zero balance.
No, I'm saying is that if we didn't have monies in the budget, I would, to cover the cost, cause we did a check, we did a PO with
Oh,
the
got you.
hotels this year, that's
I
what I'm
got
saying.
you,
So
got
we
you.
only have to use a credit card for food.
Gotcha.
Okay.
No,
But if we
that-
don't
that
have
makes
enough
sense.
money, we don't have enough money in the PO, then we would be stuck with, or having to figure out where we're gonna take the funds.
So that kind of goes back to what the city manager was saying earlier. Even though you might have a zero in the GL line,
Mhm.
during that moment when you're putting it in, then we'll be talking to each other and I'll be saying, hey, Wendy, pay that. Even though they have a zero balance, I'll be looking at your overall budget, cause I know a lot of times you look at the individual GL, right? But we're looking at the whole percentage for the whole budget. And just because that GL might be overspent or no budget, the rest of your budget might be at 37%. Does that make sense?
No, you just do your budget overrides.
Budget overrides.
Okay, but this not the amount that I'm looking at, this storm restoration, I thought we started out with, 9,500, but on here it say 3.
What are you looking at?
This one.
Storm restoration?
Yeah, is that what we're looking at right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, look at that. Look
Oh.
at these numbers right here.
Oh,
Look at
Oh,
these
that's
numbers.
right.
Look at the
That's
top
right, that's
number
right.
in the budget.
Yeah, you gotta add all that
that's
up to get to
1565,
14.
that's the amount you put in for Kellogg, okay.
Okay.
So as of right now, we keeping it 14,600? Or do you wanna do
Yeah.
a 10%?
No, I'm gonna put a question mark and watch it. But right now, let's leave it.
Okay, let's go to the next. Uniforms.
Uniforms, uniforms.
So look,
And these are the guys that's on the streets.
this is her staff.
Mm-hmm.
And we try to base this on invoicing, annual invoicing. But one thing since we, what we at?
Ooh,
Well-
that's not consistent.
You're gonna need to ask.
The past years,
We've already almost over that budget. So what we finding too, this bill, we need to start holding checks for employees who leave and don't turn their uniforms in.
That's where we're
I-
losing our money at.
So it
in First right
increases,
now.
it increases our costs, cause
You-
UniFirst will charge us a lump sum
Close
to.
it out.
Right.
Yeah.
And there should be, an exit,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you call it exit interview or whatever, but they should be giving their keys, their badges, their
Mhm.
uniforms, computers. Are we not doing that?
We get all of that, if, well, we don't, that, most of them don't have computers, but we get keys and badges. We try to
But
get keys and badges,
Say
or
if they
if
come
they
in
say
on
they
Monday
didn't come
and
in.
we let them go, who's to say they're gonna bring the uniforms back?
But you're
in?
right, we should be holding,
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we're
That's
losing.
the
a
HR.
lot of
I
our
would,
money.
So that messes up the
That
budget,
part.
so if they charge us a weekly fee of $178, what we calculate to be a total year amount based on the weekly cost, it becomes a lump sum.
Mm-hmm.
And that lump sum exceeds what the rental fee is.
Right.
yeah. Mhm. So maybe we need to get with HR and, or I don't know if you guys can write up your own document and say, at the termination.
Yeah, we just need
It
finance
needs
to
to
hold the
come,
check.
but it needs
We-
to
we
come
don't-
out.
yeah, we
Yeah,
don't
we need
charge,
finance
so
to hold the check,
Yeah,
that's what we need to do.
No, but
And
we
we've
don't
always
do-
been
yeah.
told by HR that they can't hold the check.
Yeah,
But
but
this
the
is just the
policy,
start.
the policy needs to be consistent across the board, so it should not be public works, right? That's part of the issue here. One policy for everybody.
Mhm.
So that means Public Works now has a leg to stand on because it's an official policy and not just a Public Works policy, you know?
Yeah,
But I mean, as far as the holding the check, like we're just paying payroll. We don't know who's doing what. That's up to.
yeah, and this is going on for years. We've asked for years, hey, can we hold these checks? Cause you know, these folks are leaving and they don't turn their uniforms in. Not only that, you got people walking around with East Point stuff,
Right.
and that's not good to
Yeah.
have that.
And what does
happen. So,
HR say?
say that they can't do it.
That our policy is not that we hold checks.
Well, we can deduct.
Yeah.
We ain't gotta hold the
Did
check.
Chuck hold
We
check?
can
Yeah,
deduct,
like-
we can
Yeah,
deduct,
Maybe
what-
you
I
and you
don't-
get what's left.
Whatever, nobody's giving us any solutions to do that.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. It needs to be
So yes,
a
we can
a
give you
city
numbers to do that.
policy.
Yes.
Cause we can deduct, we might not be able to hold the check, but we sure can take out our money.
Well, we should be able to do that, so then we would start doing that. So, looking at our budget,
Yikes.
we're right at the limits on that one.
What's your year to date? Cause I have 11,421. Where you at? Is that
That's what
accurate?
it's saying, yeah.
Okay. So you're definitely over the threshold.
But they also come out once a week and roads and drains bill kinda stay at the same, like 7 something per week. It's the building and grounds don't skyrocket because we don't have a couple people that don't left. So I'm getting a direct charge for that.
So you're getting charged even though they're gone.
Yeah, that's what
I
they're
just had to
saying.
go
Got it.
through and make sure that they was, go ahead and charge us out for them, because we were still paying and they been gone.
Mhm.
They're supposed to be crediting us back something, I'm still talking to Derek on
Who do
that.
we use?
UniFirst.
I'm not familiar.
And that's what a lot of people say. They have to backtrack on the invoices because they're
Yeah.
charging for people who are no longer a part of the
I'm not familiar
organization.
with Universe.
I think for next year we'll leave it alone because they're at 17,328 last year, and this year they're on track to spend that too.
Okay. Alright, small and safety equipment, it looks. Your budget is just all over the place, Jeff.
Over the years,
Yes.
And this is just small equipment, that's why I mostly get everything from the, that's what they got, the shoes, I believe. Shoes and stuff that I order from, the warehouse.
so what's our balance?
You got $61 left.
Okay. So we got $61 left in this one, so.
Small and safety equipment. So you got 30 pairs of safety boots, so you're buying 30 pairs for all the employees, or are they getting 1 or 2 pairs each?
Two pairs of boots each a year.
So let me ask you, have you, I had a public works department that I worked with, and some people, they just opted for resoling. Do we offer that? They would resole their boots, they didn't want new boots. Everybody want new boots?
No, I probably wouldn't be considered, cause especially with these folks who work at asphalt, they know we saw them. These boots are
Well-
pretty much deteriorating once they replace them.
So is this one division?
This one is one division, but the rest of the divisions, like, you have people who working out in the rain and water, so it's not a resoling, it's not just the resole of the boots, it's the whole
Okay,
piece.
but remember, this was Public Works, they did the same thing, I'm just asking,
Yeah,
has that been a thought, that's all?
no,
Okay.
I wouldn't
Do
want.
we have accounts set up where they go and
Yes,
they, okay,
so we have a contract,
do they come to us or do we go to?
I didn't,
they come to
they didn't
us.
come to us, because they give us a hard time when we go to the actual,
The store?
store.
I'm just asking, I don't know, I ain't been
I
here.
really don't
I'm
like
just
them when they
asking.
come to us, cause they put what they wanna sell us. So, but if that works for our staff, it's fine with me, but I don't like that.
Oh.
Because I've been to the store has a larger selection.
It does.
So if somebody's bringing a truck
really?
to you, they're gonna bring you shoes that they want you to buy.
Uh-huh.
So in Little Rock, that's not what they did, there was a cap, so if you wanted some boots that say was $50 more than the cap, you had to pay the $50.
We had
Yeah,
a-
But they had the truck, it had everything, and they had the catalog. So if what you wanted wasn't on the truck, you could get it off the catalog.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend out of catalog because they may not fit properly. But, I do like going to the store, but the store is, the truck is convenient.
Is the trucks part of the store, or they just come out, or you, when you say
So
the
the
store?
truck will come out and they have a selection of boots.
Yeah,
You go through the truck, staff goes to trucks and look at the selection of boots that they have. You go out to the store, that's triple.
So who do you use?
Weird one.
Do you like
Who they
request
use?
boots?
Request boots?
Yeah, like when
Yeah.
the
So
truck,
what we
you say,
try to
"Hey,
tell
you
the
need
truck-
3 pairs of boots, so
Yeah.
we can check them out.
So, I'm sorry. So
Like when the
what
truck
we,
comes, can you go, when you bring the truck, bring me these 3 pairs of boots or these 6 pairs
so
of
what we should be doing when we order the truck to come out, we should say that we look for a truck for shoes, for boots that are the, heat
boots?
sensitive for our roads and drainage staff because they're working with hot asphalt. We have a staff that works out in the water and the rain, so we need a waterproof type of boot. We have people who walk, so we need a waterproof and a walking type of shoe that's comfortable for their feet.
and then they bring you what they
So
were.
they should be bringing those types of boots for the selections
Are
that
they?
you would choose from.
Are they bringing that? Okay.
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 So that's
So-
that's where our small and safety boots come out of there.
So I guess
and
just-
goggles, boots, eye protection, all that kind of stuff comes out of there. Anything
Okay.
that's a
That's
safety.
where we order them from a while.
And so just over the last course of the years, we're looking at 4,000. So 2020, 21 was, 2,000,
Well, the
22.
staff increased too since 21, so
How about from 23, 24 to 24,
23,
25?
24 should be pretty much consistent, I believe. 23, 24, let me see, 24, 25,
She is full
26.
staff.
They're leaving everything
17,
else.
So in 23, 24, it's half of what it is, of what it was last year, unless it got charged to the,
For the boots, the boot,
Mm-hmm.
the boot allocations went up too. We used to do 150.
Gotcha.
So how much you doing?
What is it
now?
now?
Oh,
And now
200.
it's 200.
Oh,
Okay. And you give 2 pairs?
2 pairs a year, every 6 months.
mm,
So you went from 150 to 200.
mhm.
And
That's
two.
citywide,
Times 2 pairs.
except for maybe electric.
Are there any like employees that do the heat in the water, so we need both of those? 2
Well,
of each.
Well,
Well-
they're gonna be, it's gonna probably be the same.
It's the same booth,
Oh,
yeah, just, it's the sole
Gotcha.
on the booth that, you know.
Um,
And usually waterproof with that type of, I think, ATF, there's a certain kind of sole that they have that's supposed to be sensitive.
So I'm gonna say 7,000, and then if it goes over, you just continue to charge to that line. Oh, city manager's back.
If they going over.
It'll be fine, they can charge to the line, go over.
That's $60.
So you said 75?
7,000.
Mhm.
So reduce it in.
Yeah, cause they
Got
already,
500.
they over now.
They got, right now, they're at 6238. Year to date.
So nothing else is gonna be ordered?
Not
I
any-
just,
That-
we just
not any-
added.
Not any more boots.
Not on the book.
You got something about traffic cones that's in requisitions right now.
Mhm.
I think that came from Kellogg, 1565.
So that's not this, okay.
Mhm.
I now remember something about some traffic cones.
Mhm. You just ordered.
Okay.
Do you need the notes?
So
Do you need notes?
I think I copied.
Kellogg as
Okay.
well? Okay, okay.
Seems like we were gonna go into lunch, so I got some pizza coming.
Oh,
Okay.
you do?
I do, but you don't get to pick what you get. You get what you get.
I'm just impressed.
I can't eat that, so.
You got
I'm
gluten free?
impressed, sir.
Huh? I got duty free, did you say?
Gluten free.
Oh, gluten free.
Yeah.
No, I got no gluten free.
I'm impressed.
All right, page 4. Let's see.
Then that's
Now,
I
what
had
department
a
is this?
Personal
The
card,
fleet?
not
about
city
indirect
card.
costs for fleet.
personal
Oh,
card.
okay, that works.
I just wanna make sure for the
Right.
record, personal.
Exactly, exactly.
Cause we done sent an email out
What?
saying,
Yeah.
No
Who's
snacks.
building
no
the ground?
snacks.
Is this building and grounds?
No, building ground's not on here.
But I have a question about the fleet. Do we charge, do they
Buildings and
charge, does our fleet charge our departments a monthly fee? Or are we, how do we charge them?
And that's a good question, Deputy City Manager. I have to look at the allocation, how they build, what is their allocation consist of?
Like, are they budgeted every month or?
They should be, yes, because they're doing service on vehicles.
Yeah, but sometimes people charge, they don't do it like that. The smarter way would be
It's not on
to do it like that.
We have to determine how that allocation is built.
So who is this one?
It always gets disconnected because. for
'Cause
some reason they
honestly,
call
I
building
haven't worked
grounds a
anywhere that
separate
did it the
department,
right
and
way.
it's not.
What department is this one, 4230?
What's
Transportation.
the other one that you need?
Buildings and grounds.
1565, building
I'm
grounds,
sorry. What's the department number?
1560, building ground, 100, 1565, but it always gets separated from public works for some reason.
And buildings
Can you
and
pull it?
grounds is
Okay,
Kellogg.
thank you.
Okay,
Mhm,
and then transportation is Cadell.
mhm.
Okay, and then who's wrote CC?
CC.
Oh, we down here.
Should, after all these years.
So we, as they find 1565, which is, this is, we can go to 4230, which is transportation.
And does anybody here have 1565?
No.
Is this one?
Mhm.
Okay.
Cause I didn't pull 1565.
It's for some reason it always
Cause I
it
put,
separates out as a different department, I believe.
yeah.
But it doesn't, it still has the public works code, I thought, but.
Well, I'm
100
pulling by department number, not,
100?
no, by 40s, like 42, I started with the
Okay,
40, I left the,
1565 is on the one, yeah,
Yeah.
so.
I knew there was 5 and I was like, I couldn't.
Excuse me.
Alright, so the next one then, while we're waiting on that one, is engineering on page 4. Let's see what this is.
So looks different.
Sure does.
Say it again?
He said that number looks different. I
Oh.
said it sure does.
Yikes.
I don't know.
What's going on there, huh?
Mm-mm. Technical service engineering and other professional fees for GL for transparency.
So what does that 600 consist of?
What's the average we use on that? So that's what we're gonna go with.
The average over
Yeah,
5
so they'll
years
put that
is
in there.
70,000.
70,000?
Mhm.
We had 94 in oh, you said average of the 5 years?
Yes.
Last 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then your year-to-date last year was
94?
correct.
And we're gonna take that. I don't know if he's trying to add a program in there or something like that, but he didn't indicate it. And, so we'll take that down to about that average. I would say try to stay around at 94, 90.
Yeah, something he was thinking.
I don't know if it's a misprint or what,
But even
yeah,
last year's
that's-
budget was 600.
Yeah. No, last year's budget?
Or this year's budget, I'm sorry. We were set for 600,
Yeah,
so
but
that,
we didn't use it.
right, you
Yeah.
haven't used
We
it.
haven't used it, so if we haven't used it in the last 5 years, no, we're not going with that.
Alright, go 95.
Okay. And if there's something that he was adding a program or something, we'll let you know,
Okay.
okay?
What does that look like for this year, Jeff?
Okay, I got it. We budget how much?
Looked like he started out at, 320.
What'd you say the budget started off for?
Say it for what?
This year's.
This year
I mean, it
showed,
was budgeted for, 26 was budgeted for what?
you're talking about engineering still, right?
600?
600.
Okay. So, we got how much balance in there?
Today,
You got 325 year to date?
As being spent?
no,
No,
it was
balance.
down.
No, I don't have a year-to-date,
Okay, yeah.
I only have your year-to-date that's been spent, and that's 64,000.
Yeah, that's right.
So we spent 64,000, so how can we spend 64,000 and 325 shown in there and we start off with 600?
So it's showing you your balance, your availability is 3,
25.
do you have some encumbrances out there?
See, that's what's not, maybe let me go back a month, let me go in July, January.
So you have to remember, like,
Okay.
if you have pending POs out there, so say for example, you have
Yes, we do.
say you have a blanket out there for 100,000, but you've only spent 50,
Oh,
you
off
gotta
that
clear
blanket.
that out, so it brings your availability back
So,
out.
the system's not gonna tell us when we have a balance, that there's an encumbered balance in there? You have to go.
You have to go in there,
You have to go look at encumbered, we
Right.
just, it's not gonna show you.
you have to pull your encumbrance report.
Thank you, Victor.
Thank you.
All of that's encumbered, but it doesn't give you a total, right?
This was from January.
So we see it encumbered, but thank you, sir, but it doesn't give us a total. As encumbered, you have to go through and calculate.
Right, you
It
have to
doesn't-
that's the encumbrance report, because you have open POs or open blankets
Mhm.
that you might have to clear out because you're not using anymore.
And so your encumbrance report, we can pull that report up for
Mhm.
encumbrance?
You should be able to pull it up, it's just, you just, type in encumbrance report and it'll populate, but if we can go through it when we get done with our
Okay. Okay,
And that goes
Okay.
back even to prior years too,
okay.
so we just have to be careful with
So-
that.
So which says we still have 325, I'm assuming that's accumulated with the encumbrance. Because if we start off with 600, it says we only got 325,
That means it's taken into consideration, there's something out there pending
okay,
as an encumbrance.
okay.
Yeah.
So in our, this is engineering, so we start off at 600, but it says activity 64,000, but it's showing us available, is that correct? You know what
It's
I'm saying?
300,
325.
so that means it's taking, it's encumbering
It's
or,
taking the encumbered amount
Right.
out, right.
right,
So the activity is not correct.
correct. No, the activity is gonna be correct because.
That's what's been billed, that's what's paid.
Yes,
That's what's paid out of the Wendy has paid a bill on.
correct,
But total amount that we've encumbered, we've only got 325 available. If we were to look in this and spend some more money, we got 325.
right,
Okay.
because it's thinking that you've got a blanket out there that you're still gonna pay,
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. So that's the encumbered.
right.
Mhm. So then 95 wouldn't be a good
Enough.
number. We've spent,
Well, we don't
Half
we
see-
spent 274,000 this year.
Have you,
With the encumbered. We've encumbered, it just hasn't come in as a bill yet.
but it can also go back in years, so let's take a look at it when we're out here. I'm just gonna put a little question mark next to it.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I see what you're saying. Still, if you look at the 5-year average, you're not.
Yeah, the 5 years not hitting,
Yeah.
but, and I don't know if he's, what
But
we're
he
doing
might
now
have
with
something going
engineering,
on.
yeah. Cause he may
It's a
have, you know
path.
what, too? We may have put out an engineering, on-call engineering, and in order to do the solicitation, I think you have to have the funds, in BSNA, you have to have the funds being available, and if he didn't put like $1, just $1, like, that's what I would do if I did, so the whole money wouldn't come out. If he put the whole amount he thought he wanted to use, then that might have did it too, so we have to go back and look. Okay,
Yeah,
okay. Because when you put in BSNA for solicitation, if I wanna put a solicitation out to do, design for the city hall, I would have, we, previously, it was, BSNA was making us put the whole amount that you thought that you might, we wanna spend 300,000. So you would take 300,000 out of account, which was not cool because you're actually not trying to take the 300,000 out. So I just started putting $1 in there, so.
for your blanket,
For the solicitation,
okay.
for the solicitation to go through. So I don't know if Cadell put something out, I don't know, we'll check.
Yeah,
it.
but, okay,
Alright.
I hear what
Okay.
you're saying,
You see?
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
see what you're saying.
Cause like if you put that money on that account, it's holding that money until
Right.
that solicitation is
encumbers it.
done.
Exactly.
That keeps you from using your money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
you're like, wow, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so there,
where are we now?
we're at 4230, other professional fees, but it looks like you have 0.
Yeah, there's nothing been in there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cause I think he moved his money to the 300, that 365, if I'm not mistaken.
Engineering?
Yeah, it's one
Okay,
that he
we'll come back
uses
to it.
mainly.
But right now it just shows advertisement, so
Yeah.
we'll question mark that and I'll follow back up with you on that one. So advertising shows funds. Right.
Yes, advertising shows that the budget this year was 4,000, you took that up to 6,000, and we're,
So we're over, we're at $4,864, right?
and last year, your
So we're
year-to-date
over
was 54.
864.
Let's see.
Yeah, we got $864.
It was that time.
It's probably like that $6. So we're at 864, $800 over.
Mhm.
So we put in 6,000. Do you want to reduce that number?
Let's leave it.
Okay.
All right, Dues and fees?
So we're budgeted 25, we spent 1,000. Yeah, so.
That's a big jump from previous years.
We got, engineer, remember,
Mm.
Chardonnay probably started.
Oh,
now.
Chardonnay, yeah.
Well, she probably didn't go before, they started going to a couple different conferences.
Mm-hmm.
So has she finished traveling for this year, or she's got some more places to go?
Other than the American Public, the APWA, I have to look and see on that. But I believe. What's the balance? 14, okay. So that's the two of them. But we need to break this down too. We need to put more details in there for those conferences,
Okay.
so we'll know what, if it's 2 people, 1 person.
And then if you can add if it's certified required to the
Mhm.
detail line so that we know what is a necessity.
Okay.
Now, earlier, did you mention that you want to put the registration fees with the education and travel part of the conference?
I think we agreed that it would stay in there.
Yeah. You said agreed that it would stay in there? Okay.
I don't know, you put that in there, we need to put details in there. Okay.
So is it just for Chardonnay?
This will be both of them,
For 2 people?
for 2 people.
Okay.
Cause they need to break down for dues and fees,
Yeah.
From the renewal of the,
And then Deidre, we just need to clean up like whatever's duplicated, because I'm seeing some stuff that's duplicated.
Mm-hmm.
We just need to remove that. Because how this is how it's gonna go in the book and how they'll see it.
Yeah.
So you
That's a
got
good
dues and
point.
fees, registration, transportation, and engineers, and then you got, institution, transportation engineers for registration fees for other. It says errors, is that an error? What
Yes,
is
a
that?
duplicate.
Yeah, it looks
That's a
like,
duplicate?
yeah.
So,
Mhm.
but it's 2 different numbers. Or am I looking at the wrong thing? So education, so, okay.
So for dues and fees, you have 2 people going to those, 2 conferences at $2,500. That's just the registration fees.
We need to go back and look at that, because, both of those are,
But
I know they went
That's
to
high.
they went to conference, a certification, then they went to another conference. Conference was out of state, right? And then they just went to one in UGA, and then the APWA is coming up in the summertime. So we'll get that breakdown on that. So what we gonna do with that fee?
Cause that's for 2 people. Well, that may not be too
because you're
high.
talking about, are they local or where they at?
Well, for, which one, I'm sorry, for the, dues and fees, or for,
Mhm.
did I jump down to education
Dues and
travel too
fees.
far? Okay, for dues and fees, we'll need to see what, it says professional organization and/or registration, Institute of Transportation Engineers, American Public Works Association, so these are fees, and I'm sorry about that, the next line item is for the trips, but we'll have to get the breakdown on what the fees are for and the, certification requirements.
Okay, so as soon as you re-enter all this information, let me know so we can go in there and look at it.
Tomorrow,
That'd be great.
yes ma'am, we'll have it for you, we'll have
Okay.
everything updated for you.
Okay, that'd be perfect. Thank you, Jeff.
Mhm. What about well, that's gonna be the breakdown of the fees, we'll see.
Yeah, I'm
But
gonna
that's all
leave a
consistent, right?
question
Okay.
mark so I can go back and
Okay.
tell myself to review it.
Okay.
Now we can go to education and travel.
Now we jumping down there, yeah. This is another one that we'll get a breakdown for you.
And which one was that, education?
Mm-hmm.
Education and travel, so we can break down, so we'll know what that actually costs us, what everything's standing for in that cost. To add up to $10,000.
Yeah, cause those are in-state conferences, right?
Two of, no, one of them's out of state.
Oh, the
Yeah, so
PWA.
they actually went to, there's a seminar certification, that's at St. Simon's. Then you have they went to an engineers conference, and then they went to another certification conference at Georgia. So we'll get a breakdown on that to see what that $10,000 request is.
That's a lot.
It might be 5,000 apiece, then it won't be so much. You know, they're adding per diem and travel and all that kind of stuff too, so.
Okay.
What was that, education and travel?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll get a breakdown on that to see. You wanna leave it at that, or you wanna to reduce it any, so we'll know how to,
I don't know about that one, Jeff.
So probably, I'm looking at it right now.
so so previous years, we did what? So the
So-
activity right
Right
now is
here.
$4,000, right?
You didn't do too much, previously.
And the previous year was 1,300.
So right now, we have what, $4,000?
Yes. Mhm.
So we spent $4,000.
Yeah, but you asked me for
Yeah,
10.
today. I don't know, I'm just saying.
I'm gonna let,
I mean, I'd rather get the number now so so when we put the numbers together, I know we work.
I'm gonna say 6,000.
Okay.
Now, you know, city manager can always override me, so.
Yes, ma'am. I understand.
okay.
Or even deputy city manager.
Software and maintenance.
No, mm-mm.
Only
I'm
because
staying in my little lane.
one of the conferences in state, so it shouldn't be as much as the out of state.
We'll get a breakdown. Yeah, I'm
Deputy.
good. I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, what was the next one?
Software and maintenance.
Okay,
We
so.
haven't used anything on that
Mm-mm.
from previously?
Oh, it's not even showing up over here. It doesn't have anything.
Mm-mm.
Pull this up, so there's no.
It may be a new
year-to-date.
line that we added. It doesn't look like it's even ever been on
Oh, so
historical.
we use this is one of we use the Monday app,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the Blue Beam.
I think this new,
Oh,
It's in-
Blue
Monday's app?
yeah, but
Oh, the
he
line
paid it,
item?
he paid it out of
Wait, where
something
we at?
else, cause it didn't even have money.
Where
to
we at?
start
Well, how
out.
the line item get in here then?
Where we
Yeah.
at?
You probably,
Software and maintenance.
we probably brought it in.
What number is that?
Page 4.
Yeah, I'm on page 4. Which one is it?
523-3850.
For 4,000, right?
Right here.
Mm-hmm.
So
4,000.
this is, we're at the.
So all these are new?
No, we've been using the Monday app for the last couple of years, unless we was
Ooh.
paying it out somewhere else.
Yeah, we can.
Probably dues and fees.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
guess
no
dues
history
and
for it,
fees.
so, yeah,
But
we-
it belongs, it's
So I don't
good
know
because
if-
it belongs in software and maintenance, which is
Mm.
good.
Yeah, so he may have contacted, IT and had them put that line item in there for software
Probably.
and maintenance.
So is that shared with planning?
No.
Cause the Blue Beam, they should.
Oh,
use
is
the
it a
Blue
portion of
Beam
it? It
too.
could be, I
Yeah,
don't
I'm saying,
know.
is that,
Yeah,
cause this could be another one, is it broken out?
yeah, it could be. Mhm.
Cause the plotter, subscription, like,
Now, we have
it's
a
a
plotter.
public works and, but it says subscription. So is that for the software?
That's for the software, for the plotter, we get to use plotter in the office. So we'll get a breakdown on that.
I'm gonna write myself a note to look at the vendor reports.
Okay.
And Bluebeam, that's the actual vendor, but how about, is it Monday? Is that the app?
Monday is monday.com. is
Okay.
that,
Can it say Friday.com?
Saturday?
No,
or
not
vacation.com.
For real.
Excuse
me,
Bless
bless
you.
Office supplies, is this for, you order stuff for the plotter and all that kind of stuff?
I ordered it.
Okay, so we don't need to, you can cancel that 300.
All right, zeroed out.
Mhm.
All right.
Okay.
All right. And then operating.
So So we had, what, 500, year-to-date 389.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And then last year was 400.
Which one, we don't need 15, so we can stay with 400. I should have said 450, because y'all wanna bid it down, so that we still
I
bid, so
would
we
say
ended up at
450.
400.
I would say 450.
I would say 450 too. We're gonna, since city manager's back in here, we gonna let him,
This what he been ordering, from Granger, it looks like.
Tape measures, cones, other supplies for daily operation.
So when you look at your account, this is what you did for
But they at 400 now.
12 months. You
Right,
pay
well,
each quarter, so sometimes when I-
year-
It's
their,
new.
their year-to-date was 400 last year.
Mhm.
They at 389 right now.
I round a lot.
So if we spend
So I say they at 400 now.
I like 450. It's the 10%.
Oh, yeah.
The 10% off.
You on operating supplies now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think.
And, we went with 450. Are you comfortable with that?
450?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
For operating supply.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
And we're gonna get some kind of breakdown numbers on what the average cost of those.
All right, we're back at uniforms.
It's still at all three of them.
3 in that department division.
Does die event, he rents?
He got payments. He ordered him his own shirts like this, so
So we
he
just-
got payments.
He just pays.
Do these 3 also get 2 pairs of boots at 200?
Yes.
That's your budget right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's the balance on that?
So they're at for 1,500.
We had 600 to 1,500.
We got another pair of boots coming?
I'm finna call the truck out.
Huh? No, what's the balance?
I mean, you spent 1304 last year. I mean, I say 1350.
Well, it sounds like that's fair. You got another pair of boots coming, that's you 1,200.
Yeah. And year to date,
Only,
they're at 600.
I think only, yeah,
And that's the 10%.
What is? What'd you say?
150, 10% off.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking at uniforms.
That's these things.
1350.
531, 1140.
12.
Yeah, so what's the match?
Zero. And then that's 600. He started out with 6, he had 0.
Okay. Well, why is it saying start off 1,500?
Oh, he did. I'm sorry. He did.
So all of this is encumbered, and that we don't, zero balance from encumbered.
So year to date, you're gonna have a 0 balance. Is that what you're saying?
Right now, based on encumbered, nothing.
But are
available.
all the encumbers valid?
Got a couple that's in red, others in blue.
What are the
We got
dates?
600
with the
and
years?
The July the 7th, 2025.
Which ones you want in the blue or red?
So, well, the red is just what's been deducted, so you're looking at your
So,
blanket
blue.
as a whole, and you're trying to, so let's just say, for example, you have, what's the vendor, Red Wing, right? And then you do a blanket for $1,000, you have to, if you don't spend that whole 1,000 from that blanket, you gotta clear it out to open up your balance back up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's gonna
We usually don't do that till the end of the year.
Right, but just take that into consideration as
Yeah,
far as like
so-
what you're gonna be using for your year-to-date.
So here you go, so this is when it says this right here. You have to go into, there's account AP, this is when Wendy pays the bill, right? When
Right.
it says AP, that's when Wendy actually has paid it.
I'm trying to see where this comes from, because we didn't get no shirt. Oh, we got October shirts made.
All right.
So 1350.
So, so are we looking at a 0, like you're not gonna have anything left at the end of the year, or?
We probably will have something a little left, not much though,
Okay,
based on the encumbered amount,
okay.
just to blanket out there, so.
all right.
So I
So,
think,
cause I was saying 1350,
yeah,
but,
I was thinking that same thing.
Okay.
Cause these are things that we can address these things directly.
yeah,
Uh,
okay, sounds good.
And I believe, there's not gonna be a whole lot of needing of uniform shirts next year.
Okay, sounds good, Jeff.
Are we on furniture and fixtures?
Yes.
Okay. That looks,
You got 0 in there?
Nothing for this year.
It says convert cubicles for storage room to convert to office space. You already did that?
There's nothing in there.
Okay.
0.
we'll
So
take the
0?
0.
Yeah.
So we just need to clear out that cubicle, that verbiage that says
Mhm.
cubicle?
Okay. Computers and hardware.
So that looks like a new line item. We bringing that in for next year?
New monitors and for engineer, yes.
So is it
So how many? Yeah, I was gonna say, is two engineers? How many engineers?
2 engineers and a inspector.
Inspector.
So why is the new computers and monitors 10,000 and computers hardware 6,000?
We'll have to get you a breakdown on that, why that cost is different from that.
It's not rolling up.
Yeah.
We need to figure out why it's not rolling up. I won't know until I look in her computer and see how it was set up.
Oh, okay.
Those are,
Cause it,
computers and hardware.
The whole budget was.
so the question is it supposed to be 6,000 or is it supposed to be 10,000 or is it supposed to be 16,000?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. We'll get the details.
Okay.
We'll have it, details on the estimated cost of the computer, or we should be able to get that number, and then whatever else is going to go on.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Streets and roads, we're saying,
That we start, it looks like
these
that.
are all
those are
zeros?
capital.
Yeah, furniture.
Yeah, those are all capital, so we have to put
Okay.
those numbers in.
Move the
Gotcha.
footnotes.
Ain't nothing else in there.
Oh, dang.
Well, that's a little bit.
I passed my stone over everything. So I want some coffee. I got some, it's just probably cold. I need to heat it up.
Oh,
No, I'm gonna drink some.
She don't like that cheap coffee.
you know what?
I buy my own coffee with my own debit card.
I know that's
Renee,
good.
She doesn't like the Office Depot coffee.
I'm
I
about to
don't
buy
either.
some coffee. I can't be drinking.
It's because I've given Renee that coffee I drink and now
Girl,
she wants that.
no, it's because I don't drink cheap coffee.
so Office Depot's cheap coffee?
It's cheap.
Is it worse than McDonald's coffee?
McDonald's coffee is actually good coffee if they
It
clean
is.
the pots. They gotta clean the
Yeah.
pots.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's actually
Just,
good
we did a
coffee.
couple of
I only
updates,
drink Death Wish, so.
last week.
Well,
You
my
only
wife
drink
loves
what?
that
Death Wish?
Death Wish coffee.
I've never heard of it.
Mhm.
It's got
It's
little
really
skulls
strong.
on it. It's strong.
Oh, no, thank you.
You know how you climb the wall, it's got like 300 milligrams of caffeine.
No, no, thank you. Mm-mm. No,
I can't even sleep at night when I drink it.
no, thank you.
All right,
Okay.
so we're gonna move over
So
to
we're on to the next one?
1565.
Mm-hmm.
Right when you thought we were finished, we got 9 more pages to go.
No,
We only got 9 pages.
Right.
We cruising.
So who
we
is
cruising this one.
1565?
That is also, it's, what is the name of
Wait,
this
what was
department?
50?
Building and
Buildings and
grounds.
grounds.
Public Works.
No, I knew it was, but I didn't know which division
What
it
mean
was.
even? 1566.
Building and grounds.
Old BSNA used to tell us what the.
Mm-hmm. I thought so. I'm like, I don't see the title. And it may be a way
Is
to
that
do it
something
on
I
this
was
one.
gonna say, can we, is
You
there a
could probably
button to
do it.
click
Probably.
I've tried, I haven't been able to find it.
Oh, well, probably not. Okay. Other professional fees.
Okay.
Pest control.
No, this is, all this is.
So we don't have a 5-year outlook on
Bed
this?
bugs.
In the jail, probably.
Oh, in the jail, okay,
Mhm.
okay.
Let me make one more quick, it won't take me that long.
So what else is in here other than, what else is in here that equals $700,000?
All these that's under it, we got the, Schindler, the monitoring system.
Okay, the elevator, okay.
The clock, the,
Ah.
world,
I forget about
the landscaping,
Mm-hmm.
the elevator system over here, the just control HVAC programs we got going, and fire protection,
Oh, so we
Do we
take
have
care
the
of the
pedestrian
MARTA?
bridge in
and
here?
other
Yeah, it's right there.
And working
TK
to
Elevator
do,
Corporation at the,
pest
so that's
control.
our building?
Oh, here it is.
part of it, right?
Just the bridge.
Yeah, just the bridge.
Really?
Okay, so I just want to zero in on the pedestrian bridge. That $900, how often is that for cleaning?
Who?
Is that contract out, a contract service?
We
Are
clean
people
ours.
doing it? How often do they
Only
do
the
that?
fee that you see is for the maintenance fee from TK to do its, routine maintenance.
So there's a,
How often do we clean it? Every day.
You do?
so it says preventive
Probably
maintenance
have to.
service at the MARTA clock, at the MARTA pedestrian bridge. Then there's the elevator preventive maintenance and service at the elevators at the MARTA pedestrian bridge. So those are the two,
Right here.
HVAC yearly maintenance service to be to City Hall HVAC.
I know
Oh,
that's
this
a
is
lot.
okay?
That's probably 700,000 by itself.
Well,
The
What-
HVAC for
what
City
happened?
Hall.
They have updated numbers.
it's 40, the
This
maintenance
one
plan
was
is only
last week.
40 something.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but how much?
Every time they come through from work.
Yeah, that's what I was
And
gonna
then-
say.
Oh.
We just
Okay.
spend 17,000 to get this going.
Wow.
See how these people on their way, getting out on their
That was
way.
a horrible
We got the
purchase.
company that does
I have the new one.
LG system, which is
Mhm.
like, almost like a sole source.
Thank you.
Okay, right here. This
He wants the old one back.
Oh,
I thought you were coming in with actuals.
Yeah.
Okay, that's only for a car.
It's okay, I got it.
So you got,
For this? Ah,
oh, this is update?
Yes.
Different than this one?
Give me those.
Okay, thanks, sir.
okay.
at least give it to city manager.
Yeah.
I can look on my computer.
Okay.
You had a question?
So wait, let's start at.
Well, I'm waiting,
Row one.
I have one, but it's down. It's,
Oh.
I'm waiting
You
to
wanna
get
go
to
through it line by line? This a lot.
Okay, I'm gonna have to walk the pedestrian bridge. I get a lot of calls on it. I'm surprised that we clean it every day.
Yeah, they come in there every night and go to the bathroom and
Mm-hmm.
they go to the bathroom in the elevators. We almost gotta clean that
On
daily.
this, on the, going up the steps, poop.
It's
Oh,
it's
God.
always, that's
So
always
are
one.
we cleaning it with mopping water, or are we using a power washer, or how are we cleaning it?
No, we can't use water because you end up, we have to clean it up with a spray and we do sometimes have to bring some water, but we can't use a whole lot of water because it goes down into the bottom that we have to clean once a year sometime.
The train tracks? When you say the
No, it's
bottom,
at the bottom of the pit
There's a
underneath,
pit
because all that
underneath.
stuff goes down
Trains
into the
down.
pit. So we have to keep that clean annually as well.
He's saying in the elevator, you know, like we can't pour
The
water.
elevator
When
bill.
I used to work with building and grounds and we go and clean it, we had spray that we would use and rags and brooms to get it up and mop. But we can't just actually throw a whole bunch of water in there because it'll seep down into and cause another problem, another issue.
And then you have
You're
on
talking
the
about
outside of the MARTA building, on the buggy work side, is where they litter at. You got a unhoused person sleeping under the steps over there, so. But yeah, we clean everything.
That's the bad thing with things like that is you can clean it 5 minutes later.
They back over
They
there.
done done what they do. 'Cause we used
So
to
you
encounter that
have,
all
you
the
got
time.
cats over there, they go over there to clean, and they have tobacco where the cats done cleaned out the cigars to smoke weed with, and nobody, our police is supposed to monitor, cause MARTA police won't monitor the bridge or the elevator themselves. So we have to, our police have to do the monitoring.
Okay. That sounds like a bigger issue.
Yeah, so when this was done back in, I wanna say, 93 or whatever, cause I had a problem with the fact that MARTA did not have any responsibility for this buggy work, so when I went back and looked at the paperwork and pulled out the stuff back from Patsy Hilliard, we bought the airspace over the railroad track. We took on all the responsibility, all the maintenance and responsibility for all underneath us. So TK has been the elevator company that we pretty much been using for over the years, over there. Yeah.
And then the platform itself, is it concrete or metal?
The concrete walkway, once you go up the steps,
Yeah.
it's a concrete,
It's
path
concrete.
walkway that goes across the railroad tracks. You
And
have
is that-
steps on the other side, and you have two elevators. You have an elevator on one side, which is the entrance side from the buggy works, and the entrance side from Main Street, that you see that clock right down there, right across from the cupcakery or whatever, the cupcake place. You
Yeah.
see there's a clock. So we
Yeah.
pay for the maintenance on that. Pay for the maintenance of the steps, the bridge, and the elevators solely. Maintenance and repairs. So
we're
we
using that,
just had both elevator
disinfectant
cars
spray
that
or
we
whatever
use.
it is, we're doing that every day.
Yeah, the staff goes over every day,
Once a day or multiple
pretty
times?
much once a day.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, so other professional fees, were there some other issues in there that you wanted to talk about?
Well, on the other professional fees, this line item got cut 200. We had to get a budget transfer.
Oh, budget amendment, that's what we
to
did,
get
that
this
budget
money back
amendment.
into this account,
Mhm.
because then, we have the
That commercial
grass
cleaning.
cutting, the commercial cleaning, grass cutting, everything else goes along with it.
Yeah. So right now,
I think we just asked for the same amount that we asked for last year, we didn't increase that.
so right now we're at 397, what is that gonna look like for the rest of the year then?
Oh, the grass is cutting to start back up next month, so they'll be going in for the next couple of months, so we be getting some more fees from them as well.
So who does the grass cutting? Us, people?
We have a contractor and a Yellowstone. Yeah, but Yellowstone is the vendor for that.
Do we, cause this came up in one of our meetings, do we, how often do we go out on the street to advertise for that service?
Well, we just redid the landscape, so it should be coming up for its 2-year renewal, or.
Cause you're pretty good about doing that, but you know, that's been a question, just trying to understand, some of these contracts have been in place like forever, nobody, but you've been good, cause I know you have put some stuff out since I've been here.
Oh, yeah, the cleaning service, the pest
Yes.
control service, we
Yeah.
just had to get rid of the company, we finally got them out of the way.
Yeah.
We got Orkin, You know, you came in, we got them in place.
Yeah.
So,
So we're at 55% right now. Which
we'll be running through that,
Okay,
guaranteed.
so I know you said you just rolled it over last year from 721 to 721 to the next year.
Well, you actually gave us 5.
I know, and we gave you 200 back.
Yeah.
So if you don't spend the 721 this year, you're gonna buy us
We'll
lunch.
spend it. If I need some more money,
You
I'm
gonna buy
coming to
some hot
you.
dogs?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what.
You ain't gonna get my food. Not on this.
Okay, fine.
We'll get
Fine.
you. She don't want to eat lunch with me?
Okay, if you do spend it, I get a hot
Well,
dog.
first of all, you gonna eat with
I'ma
me.
eat
I know
with
you
I
you.
want
gonna
chili
eat with me.
cheese fries.
We got to go get her some, I don't know, they ain't vegetarian, but we have to get her something with no bread. and-
No,
Oh, by the way,
I'm waiting on.
please, help yourself. I have cheese in there for those.
You know what? I wasn't even paying attention, but I said, dang, I smell pizza. You're talking about food. But
My
I want
food
food.
here in a
we'll,
minute.
because the cleaning,
I got cheese.
the landscape company will be doing probably about 20 a month.
See,
Thank
only
you.
only reason I
Yeah, so
got
you
cheese
have-
was I
it'll
was
be
thinking
gone.
about you.
Thank you.
It'd be gone.
No, I got some rice and
All right,
Mexican.
Okay.
You don't warm me down.
I've been
No,
craving
I'm good.
beans.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it's iron issue going on.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But they have chips.
She said
They
you-
have chips.
So the landfill, we don't have a year to date on this? Correct, we're taking this out of.
It smells.
This is pizza.
Oh, is it? I have never had their pizza. It
Downtown.
smells real good. Oh, I hear people talk about it. Red, do you think that the elevators and stuff is something maybe we could contract with people that's on community service to come and clean, like at least, like if they hitting it in the morning, but like at least three more times a day,
Maybe that might be,
you know?
yeah. Maybe that's, yeah.
Cause I've seen it, they clean it up and 5 minutes later.
Well, I'll definitely get a lot of calls on it.
I know you
And
do.
then when the, that new, housing apartment building opens up over
Yeah.
there, there gonna be more calls coming
Oh,
in.
yeah, cause that's one of the caveats that they are pushing. Martyrs right there, you walk across the bridge, da da
Right.
da da.
Yeah. That's the line item is for. Unless we just start, no, they just start this year.
Contract that they didn't think through.
Yeah, we're so busy trying to build a bridge, figure out how to take care of it.
Take the rights to the air, but you can't charge
Thank you.
back the market.
I'm impressed.
You impressed? It's been known to happen.
Has it?
Yeah,
I missed it.
that's okay, that's okay.
When they dump the leaves and stuff.
That's why I say I got, when I get back, I made a note, I'm gonna tell you what PO I started with GLA.
The crust even sounds good, crunchy.
I can't complain.
You can take the, you can like scrape the
No,
vegetables
I
off
got
there.
some, I got
Yes,
something coming. I've been trying to be
You got
good.
beans
'cause
and cornbread.
beans and some Mexican
Okay.
rice and tamale.
Somebody got to choose, I was
Now,
like,
now you.
somebody's gonna,
Tamales.
I was like looking for the pepperoni, but I'll take cheese.
okay.
But they're not hot here.
See, I was trying to get all pepperoni and sausage, and I was talked off the cliff.
Well,
Who
where
talked
I
about
like,
that cliff?
they cost too
Tahita,
much.
Tahita.
sugar, so I'm
Everybody's
trying
gonna eat
somewhere
that. I
else
was
that's
like,
Tahita,
rating
that
the
sounds
high.
like a
I like the
Tahita
place down the
situation.
street next to my Eat My Biscuits. Their refried
Okay.
beans are,
Oh, yeah.
Eat my biscuits?
no,
Oh.
the Mexican restaurant.
Oh, next
I
door
told
to
you
them,
about
yeah,
it.
they're good.
But they cost too much.
What's that, El
DoorDash.
Racho?
Yeah, their food is.
Oh, yeah.
What is it called?
El
El
Racho, El something like that. It's
Ratio,
good.
something. They are
It's
good.
really good. I got a soup from them. They had whole pieces of chicken. Dang, the soup was like this tall.
Who?
Mm.
Well, I was pretty sick over the weekend, but y'all happy to know that I passed myself
I'm so happy to hear that.
Good for you.
At home.
at home. I don't think so because the stone was so hard.
Mm.
It may have been, I don't know. I just stayed hydrated, drinking water every 5 minutes.
Wow.
But I got my stone, so I can give it to the doctor so they can analyze it.
Oh, I know you're happy. Do you feel better?
She was walking around looking peaked
I know.
Yeah.
Friday, like she was ready to
I like it.
go curl up in the, I know that feeling.
Well, she had a budget meeting on top of that,
Yeah.
answering questions. Hard to do in
I
pain.
felt like I was like gray almost. You know how you feel like you want to. I'm ready to eat though, man.
All right.
All right.
Okay, I think we left professional fees alone.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
So all of that's like the next,
City
Bills. I need to look at that one.
City bills,
I don't do city bills.
that's pretty consistent. The bills are the bills.
That's on, we don't pay that.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'll look at that one and put the number in, but
Okay.
yeah.
Sanitary landfill now.
We pay that?
Nicole is gonna justify where we've been paying our sanitary landfill bill out of. So up and down, I told her
You
somewhere
did,
else.
you did, but it's okay, then I can't find it, but you did.
So up and down, that we've been taking our leaves, that's where we take our
I saw
leaves,
these.
our, bags of trash and all that kind of stuff, seasonal leaf collection, grass cutting, illegal dumping and litter that goes to
Yeah.
the, transfer station.
I asked about the illegal dumping.
So is that a chargeback because we pay it? Is that what it is? Like a chargeback? We paying them even though it's our facility?
They charge us.
So you're taking it to the actual landfill, right? You're not giving it to sanitation.
No, sanitation, sanitation used to get the bill, but they created their own account for us.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we're not charging them back.
We're not charging sanitation back
Right,
anymore.
and so I think
it's
But
gonna
isn't
go-
the transfer station ours?
Yeah, but
Transfer
we leased
station
it out though.
under contract, yeah.
We leased it out though,
Somebody else runs it,
so they charge us. Okay.
so they charge us.
Yeah.
What's our lease look like then? We need to
I
get
still
that.
wants to get.
We just went through that,
Landfill,
contract.
they get charged.
You know what?
Yeah.
We just went through that contract,
So we
last year, or 2
technically
years ago.
paid a
So
minimum.
we just redone that contract.
Hopefully we are.
You won't be around. I won't be around. You won't be around.
You right about that?
No, sir. No, sir.
But they also have the,
Oh, we got 28,000 last year.
what's the other collection, they do the commercial haulers. I
Oh.
believe.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Is this
So they the one,
I'm so sorry.
blackballed us,
It's not gonna be in there. I think
that said, hey, it's in our
It's-
contract. that
Are
we
you
should
talking about
get
right
first
here?
dibs on the commercial
here,
hauling. Even though
So,
they bid
but
on
what
it,
were
they
we
didn't
doing
get the lowest bid.
before? Is this a new contract that we just entered
Well,
into?
he was just explaining to
Oh,
me
I'm
that it's a
sorry.
new line item.
Sanitation used to,
Us
sanitation
professional
used to take
fees,
care of
the
that, so
code
it won't
look
be in
like
their
it.
budget, that's why you don't have a history.
See, this is why I know I did it, because.
You're talking about the
you
landfill?
already broke
Yeah,
down.
the previous years.
You guys do that, I do that.
Let me see what these people are.
But we don't have
Looking for
nothing for this.
We got money, we just have, it's not, we not putting it in an account. So you don't have to go.
Oh,
out
they-
there and
oh, they
transfer
were over there by
this
law
money
then.
back into that account. Okay, so sanitary landfill, we got 28.3, but we've actually been taking it out of other professional fees, so we'll get back and get that corrected. Transfer those monies back into that account.
So then the budget needs to be 28.3 for next
How
year.
much we have spent on that?
28,454.33.
Oh, to this day?
Year to date?
That's where I started. I had to go in and add an additional 15. I started out with 30,000. No, I started out with 15 and they added, I had fees, additional fund added back on, change what,
That's why we over there.
I show, okay, so let's just back up a minute. So
December 30th.
for this year, I have 28,320 as the budget.
Yes, they haven't been taking it out of that line item.
Okay,
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back in, they've been taking out other professional fees. So we're gonna go back in and do a budget transfer this funds back into that account, that other professional fees account.
so then I'm gonna go to
No,
other
no,
professional
no,
fees,
no more.
because if you guys been taking it out of there,
Let's
it's
just
just gonna
wait.
reduce it.
Now just wait. Put the brakes on a little bit. Put the brakes, I'll let you go.
At this
I'll
rate,
let you go.
at this rate, you ain't getting no hot dogs.
Look, I might take her down there to what, Crystals?
All the crystals.
I know, me neither.
You lose on this, you lose.
I don't know how I even stay open because I've never seen nobody in there.
Me
at
either.
Crystals. I mean, back in the day, I go get one of the big Crystal Big Burger, but.
Yeah, the breakfast.
I know what
used to
they're
do the
doing over there.
breakfast.
I know what they're doing over there. Okay, I'm gonna put a question mark.
Yeah, so we're probably gonna, because we got, that's probably not even known here. We got two other maintenance, so we will be using money, cause we just met with Johnson Controls to
I see
get
what you're
them on another maintenance program for the gun range and, what was the other place? Oh,
The boilers.
the boilers, the citywide boilers for them to inspect and maintain maintenance on them. So that cost will fall under other professional fees.
So we have Johnson Controls as elevators?
No,
No.
they do HVAC.
HVAC,
elevator,
okay.
They do HVAC,
Okay.
Fire.
fire and service. That's our person that does our
Okay,
fire and all our
okay.
stuff, inspections and stuff.
Okay.
But right now, they only on the maintenance plan for the HVAC for the LEC. And we already put a new chiller in there.
But, okay, so how does this work? We do have the plan for the LEC, but they also fix the other buildings as well.
That's the other
That's
maintenance plan that we just
okay.
talked about the other day, so, we're gonna put them on a, where to brought it up. We have other buildings that we're gonna put them on a maintenance plan for, so they can do maintenance for these other buildings that we have, cause we've had to call them in to do repairs. And of course, the repairs cost us, so, repairs cost us quite a bit. So hopefully, once we get all these maintenance going and they're looking at everything and getting all these repairs done, our repair costs should start reducing because they'll be the ones that are on top of the periodic maintenance and knowing what needs to be replaced and what needs to be fixed right now that our staff does. So that cost probably will stay about the same, hope it doesn't increase for the other
I'm watching
professional
you.
fees. I know you are. So, but we'll follow back up with you tomorrow when we get this cost. Because it look like we've already exceeded this cost. It's kind of interesting because we're getting ready to go into, we're actually doing, our leaf vacuum program captures a lot of this cost at the sanitation landfill
Okay.
and dumping of the leaf vac trucks, which is not a fee for that.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a good tool to the residents.
I do wanna add,
So that's not a good word.
I know.
I do wanna add fogging to our, maintenance or our regimen for, where's our buildings at over there with fleet and, warehouse and power?
Pest control?
Yeah,
The pest control you talking about?
yeah, I wanna add fogging to that for mosquitoes.
Oh, okay, well, we'll see if we can do mosquito fogging, the company, we'll see. But we have a company already.
Okay.
Working.
Orkin is our company, we'll check and see if we have a test, see if they do fogging.
Is
Okay.
there water over there
Water, there,
that attracts the mosquitoes?
no, it is close to the dump and stuff. And there's a lot of, there's some green area there. And yeah, so there's mosquitoes, flies, that's the
I don't
whole,
think I've been over there.
oh,
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've been to sanitation, I don't think I've been.
yeah, it gets pretty rough in the summer.
So you wanna add fogging to the,
It's underneath our, it'll be covered.
oh, okay, gotcha.
Underneath our Orkin citywide,
Mm.
so we'll just give it to them, ask them, that's only like a periodic thing, it's not a,
Yeah.
Okay.
that's where
Alright.
that extra cost might come down. That heated and portable.
Uh-huh. I see, I'm watching you, Jeff.
Yeah, I saw what he did there.
Mhm, yeah, I see.
Okay.
Alright, so we're in maintenance equipment,
Mm-hmm.
so you zero that?
Where we at?
It's not 10 pages.
Was it 5,000 there?
It's on
Oh, okay.
it's on
So we doing about what, 20, we did about 20, year to date, 25? So I say about 3,000.
Okay.
Vic,
Cause this is, you know what? I don't know, chief, we may need to leave that because
it's on.
this is our grass cutting for the next couple months, and
Mhm.
though, that's some of the companies we take our equipment to for those, lawnmowers and all that kind of stuff.
Oh,
So you only have a missing department from the
So we had 25, we probably collected a lot of that during the grass cutting season, and so here we're going down to the next grass cutting season, which is gonna start next month. So
Okay.
that cost, that 5,000, we'll probably get that in the market,
Alright,
so.
I'll leave it.
There's nothing in there, is it?
Mm-mm.
There's
Or
nothing
is it
there.
down here?
So what's this?
It dropped down, it's in the blue, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, so this is,
In the blue
I
where?
remember this.
But down
Right
here?
underneath the zero
Oh,
for
okay.
26, 27.
I see, okay.
I don't
so
know
we need to,
why.
we're gonna figure out
It
why
didn't
it's
roll
yeah,
up.
rolling up.
Mhm.
I was gonna say, so I remember this, but I don't know if this is the location that it should be in for Ward B insurance.
Did somebody put this in there?
Yeah, so we was confused with it.
Yeah.
Why is
That-
that in
Why do
there?
they have the
That-
insurance?
That was that last minute budget amendment stuff, remember?
For Ward B?
But it'll need
Wasn't
to be
that
here,
John
right?
Atkins?
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm a little lost. Why does the ward have insurance? Does every ward have insurance?
Yeah, every ward council person.
Oh, okay, sorry,
So
okay.
that should
That's not
be in
even
here
ringing
then,
a bell
right?
to me.
Huh?
That's not even ringing a bell to me.
The budget amendment, that was the first part of it before the city
Gotcha.
events came over. So I don't know, I don't know if Shannon just put that in there to find a spot. I don't know,
Let's find another spot.
Shouldn't that have
for it.
been
Right.
under,
yeah.
where the
salaries and
salary
stuff.
things are?
Insurance on the first
For council.
And I think
So
it made,
why is it not in
I
the
think
city
it was a
clerk?
one-time, well, so, if I remember,
Yeah.
this is, maybe this is what you use for the air conditioner,
Who?
for the historic
I
society.
need to look that up. It's
Yeah.
gonna drive me nuts.
Right.
This
Hmm.
insurance?
We took that, well, we took
So
that out of,
he-
we took that out of.
He didn't want the insurance, he didn't want
He
his
didn't want the
insurance,
insurance.
and he wanted it to be moved over
Oh.
for the AC units
Oh,
in the.
oh, he
in the-
did, he
Yeah.
moved it over to, okay.
But he
remember.
should have
But shouldn't it be
been like,
labeled something
it
else?
should be labeled something else,
Yeah.
like
Mm.
reallocation of
Actually,
Ward B insurance.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's actually, yes.
And
so-
that was a one-time, well, it was a
It was a
one-time,
one-time,
yeah, it was a
yeah.
one-time thing, so
Yeah.
don't even probably need it here.
Well,
And
we didn't.
I need to
it's-
address that
yeah,
with
it's-
him when we
it's-
have
yeah,
our meeting.
Yeah, I got you. That's when he said he declined, he declined his personal insurance.
Yes.
Right,
And donated it to that.
And
Yeah,
then
which I've never heard nobody do that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
But I
Yeah.
guess it could be done, but
That
I've
was-
never heard.
that
but
was
that's
a
what it
great
was, and that's
gesture.
why it looks kinda
Well,
odd.
why didn't it just go back to HR?
Or reallocated to whatever.
HR. So
Well, I think
insurance
it
He was
premium
specifically
but he
saying-
was specific in his
Where he
change,
wanted to
go.
right.
Okay, my food is,
No, we didn't need it. We
coming up.
just, no, we didn't need it.
Go
He just-
downstairs and
He
get it.
just
But that was
put it in
part of
public
the
works. His
amendment.
choice was to put it in public works.
It was,
But my thing is,
It was a
if we
unique-
have
but
insurance,
I just recalled
if
it.
we have insurance and we paying insurance, that cost could have came back to the insurance to potentially reduce that cost or give it towards some employees.
True.
Yeah, because that's personnel,
Yeah.
so technically it should stay under that
That too,
personnel
that too,
bucket.
yeah.
Yeah,
But-
Cause we don't do insurance
yeah.
department wise, so why would you be able to put something in a department, which I'm good, to anybody wanna give me
But-
money, that's fine, but
Right.
when you at the last minute of 2 hours to go, those kind of details.
You're just like,
You tend
This
to
is
like work through.
Like
right?
clean the kitchen, throw the silverware in the dishwasher. You know, man.
it's just look, you just push everything into
but
the,
just
and let it fall where it falls. So
Right. Okay.
just get everything in the closet, clean the house.
There we go.
That's where we were.
Mhm. So,
Whew.
what's the next one? Building maintenance and building repairs, city property, coming power, all these companies, that's what we use that account out of, building maintenance, so.
We're gonna need some funds in there, 'cause we down to 602 right now.
$6 and 2 cents?
$602.
$602.
That was one of the things, another budget that was cut.
Are we still in maintenance building?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm. So, it shows here, activity 155, 445.
Mhm.
We
We
were
got several.
budgeted 228, 225, you said, what's the number for the encumbered, not the encumbered?
That's what's incoming, right? No. We started, let me see when we started out.
228, 20.
Hey Redmond, real quick, Tahita said, what is your billing zip code for your personal card?
Must be brought down because that's 2.1.
For my Bank of America card, that's a good question.
That stumped you the last time you were using it.
I know, Lord have mercy.
I think we had to look it up.
It's
honestly.
Really?
No, this one was budget right here.
ooh, it's
You did that exact same thing last time we were using it.
it's got double fours in it, and I think it ends with 5, 6. But Lord have mercy. Oh, hold on.
Okay.
You're gonna look at a driver's license.
Yeah, it's still on. It's still got the old driver's license.
This number right here.
Not what we started out with?
This was
52246.
So,
52246.
Elizabeth, on this
Okay,
account number,
thank you.
building maintenance,
Uh-huh.
what did we start off with in the budget?
You start off with 228, 225.
And
That's not what's showing.
in the system, it says we started off at 231, so we must have another. What's this right here? Here we go.
Can I come see what you're looking at?
Yes.
Okay. So. I'm looking for, it usually has like the budget where it starts, so I don't see where your budget is, this is just your GL. That doesn't mean that's the budget that you're starting with.
Okay, let me go back to the first one.
So this new one, the old one, we used to be able to see where the budget was and what the amendment was to it.
Right,
And then so
Yeah,
assuming.
sometimes
and it still should do that, but this isn't the screen. How about account central? Alright, can you find that line item? You see your budget?
Yeah.
So it still says 231, right?
Mhm.
That's why I don't like this DSNA. I think the old DSNA did that too. So I actually don't use this screen.
Okay.
I use, the account central where I can see my budget, and then when I'm ready to go look at the actual transactions, I pull a budget, a transaction report, and I can show you how to do that. Cause it's actually more detailed than just see what you've been spending. Cause this to me, I'm not really sure where the breakthrough is, because it's not, the beginning balance isn't correct. Now we can look and see like if that's taken into consideration, no, because it's higher than your budget,
Mhm.
right? Show 231.
This is what we have left on.
600 too, so you spent that money, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah, you're at 99%. Are you still
Yeah,
spending on
they're
that?
probably gonna go over that.
We're gonna go.
They usually spend like 320, 330.
Okay, well, just continue to charge to that line item. I would still,
Okay, when you say that, this is the question, I got a question now.
okay.
When you say continue to charge to that line item, but if I try to go in to start another requisition, the system kicks me out and say,
Over budget.
over budget, and it will not save.
Can we do one while we're in afterwards? Not right now,
Okay.
but after the fact.
Yeah,
Because it should let you still create the requisition, it'll say over budget, and Wendy might even say, hey, I'm gonna kick this back. But that's where we put our notes in and say, hey, we understand that this budget is over budget, but overall, the whole budget is at 70% or,
okay,
okay. But we can go through that after the fact.
okay.
Your notes will be good, because when it comes to the different departments and we see that it's over budget, if it's not just with, a justification, then we will deny it. So make sure you put your notes in there.
So, we have 485 on this, Nicole?
So what justifies the additional?
What's the averages for the last 5 years on that, if you don't mind?
You got 193, 176, 375, 319, 317. So over 5 years, the average is 276.
But the last.
How about the last 3 years?
3
Yeah,
years,
they're 300s.
375, 319, 317, averaging at 337. So
And I think last year, this one, we took about 50,000 out of this from what we requested. So
Last year?
Yeah.
And what you request, you said last year you took out 50,000?
I think about 50,000 was taken out, I can't look at it right here. I think, what we requested was put in this account was, about 50,000 taken out of it. And we were right.
So that
around-
would have put you at around 330, which is,
Yeah, right about where were our ballpark of our last 3 years.
okay.
So I guess the 485 could be higher than what we need, but I would at least say
You mean lower?
about 325, 330. What do you think?
Say it again,
I'd
335?
say about 335, 330.
yeah, the average for the last 3 years is 337. The last 2 years is 317, 319. So I would think 325-ish, 330-ish.
$330?
330.
330, sounds good. All righty. Moving along.
Rental,
We haven't used
putting in
anything
in-
this year, so, I don't know how, we could drop that down to 300. Or did we request, we requested 5.
300 is fine.
Yes, sir. Education and travel, we haven't used it, so, we can drop that down. Whatever you recommend.
I mean, are they gonna take the courses, or are they
No,
gonna,
we can leave that, we can drop it down.
okay,
300?
dang. Sorry, didn't mean to say that out loud. That's a huge,
Well, there's 0
Yeah.
now, but.
okay, he said he's good.
Yeah,
Whew.
I told them, we need to get this, they haven't done it.
Okay.
And again,
That's
if
not on
you
me.
find something
Right.
That's not told, each year I provide them and tell them.
That's all you can do.
yeah.
All right?
So we said 300?
Yes, ma'am. Operating supplies. What's our encumbered on that? So 38,000 spent. Nicole.
Mhm.
Yeah, we use that one.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. You gotta make room.
Yeah, because Renee's gonna eat her lunch.
Okay. So, yeah, you use 38,000.
Wait, where are we?
Operating supplies.
Okay.
We're gonna give you the total amount we have encumbered, so to let you know what we have.
Okay. Well, last year they got to 71,000, so.
This is what if you go through these lists, this is all the stuff we use. Toilet paper,
Mhm.
all broken down.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We asked for how much?
70,600. Where we at the balance right now? $4,000.
What's encumbered?
Well, everything's, all of what you got here is 38 has been spent, then out of that 70,000, we got $4,000 left, other than what's encumbered, those are blanket POs we probably have.
Okay.
Mhm.
And he just ordered the order come from the warehouse.
And we just ordered some from the warehouse, so we'll be playing around right about that number again, so that 7,680 is actually less than what we spent last year. I'd recommend stay. But that's what we request.
I recommend that also.
So
I might get a hot dog?
we're leaving that alone?
Yes.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, because, we'll complain about when they
Oh,
come over
Jeff's gonna call me next year talking about he don't have
with
money.
one-ply toilet tissue and stuff.
Oh, my goodness.
Get that soft toilet paper. See, now y'all gonna be complaining we getting that stuff from the
That's what
warehouse.
I
You know, they
said.
ain't ordering, they gonna
Oh,
order them
yeah.
some Charmin and send the rest of,
They better not.
the Berkeley toilet paper.
No, I've been and brought my own up in the I don't do wood chips.
Some baby wipes.
Right,
Yup.
right.
Hey, I remember during COVID, folks was doing all kinds of stuff, because that was the only stuff
Man,
available.
wasn't nothing
Yeah.
available.
Uh-huh.
Look, don't use that toilet paper. Use, it'll be
Right.
rolling around your hand. No, just take a couple of them. Glad I didn't have no kids doing COVID. It was a mess, man. Oh my God.
Right.
Why they still got toilet paper at McDonald's?
Mhm.
Because they couldn't get it nowhere else. Until they figure out the industrial toilet paper was what they used at the other places.
Oh.
Don't nobody take it McDonald's toilet paper. Go get some leaves.
Okay, so, let's
Oh,
see.
we use 9,005. We all
Our
good.
storm
Oh, yeah, you
restoration.
use,
Yeah,
I
so-
use 95.
So we good at that, huh? Sure that stays.
I'm still watching you guys. You guys,
still
you guys.
This is the one that needs money.
Uniform?
Yes.
Are we staying at 9,500 for storm
Well, we use
restoration?
26. We up to 24 right now, and we got
They've
4
spent
months.
95 this year already, so.
Wait, we talking about storm restoration?
Oh, storm restoration is used. We used all of it.
So we're staying at 9,500?
Yeah.
You see
I
what he,
mean, I wouldn't go higher.
see what he's
I mean,
doing?
I
I
wouldn't
know,
go-
I
I
know.
mean, I'm
answered
not
the
gonna go
question
higher.
for
I
you.
mean,
Answer the
look, we
question.
might have 5 storms next year, so I'm giving us.
You
a
said
deal
fire
here.
storm?
He's hoping that
Yeah.
nobody recognizes the change in voice.
I'm leaving it as we got a deal going
Look
on
at
here.
he moving around like.
Look, we use 9.5, so.
You did.
You did use 95. You did. I will say that.
Actually, to be honest with you, we probably had to borrow from another division to pay for it.
Mm,
All right, well, let it ride.
Yes,
Okay.
okay,
There we go.
Alrighty.
Uniform.
He getting comfortable, city manager.
They always do at the end.
Breaking towards the end. They know it's breaking us down.
Rolling on out of here.
Okay, so uniforms,
Let me see, do we have?
This is what we need.
This whole one is a letter.
Yeah. Letter is on here, but
Are you the public works administrative assistant, Nicole? Oh.
no, that's in here.
We have in there. We
Oh,
have,
I don't know her.
she's in there.
where's that at?
In there. Oh, administrative assistant for, uniforms.
Wait, she's the public works administrative assistant. So what's Nicole, what's your title?
Office manager.
Okay.
Inya is working with us on our, little program too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't
She
know
works with our little program.
her. Okay.
That's some good things going on. Got my liaison between Fulton County Schools and everything.
So this one right
Okay.
here
Got a nice little
can be
video.
an
we got.
example of Miss
Really?
Elizabeth.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
No, we
I
haven't seen it.
started a
yet.
blanket
We just-
for the full amount of
Yeah.
uniforms,
Mhm.
and I'm down to $586. And
Is this because sometimes they walk away with their uniforms?
yeah, this is building the ground. This is one. So I'm gonna have to plot it. Her name Claudia.
Claudette.
Claudette just
Mhm.
emailed me asking, letting me know that invoice is not gonna be paid because I don't have enough funds. But I don't have any more money in this GL.
So what you'll
I
do is
started
you're
my
gonna,
full buy.
can you go in there and edit your requisition or the PO or blanket and say, yes, we realize we're over budget, but it
So-
still needs to be paid, and then,
I know what I normally have to do is reach out to purchasing
mhm.
and ask, can funds be added? And they add the funds for me.
How are they adding funds though for you?
Whatever, what GL number I tell them to use.
Not
But you
without a
said you
budget
didn't do that,
transfer, not without a budget transfer. They can't do that.
When you say adding funds, you're adding funds
From the same
account.
GL that I'm.
Yeah. from
Oh,
GL,
I see.
to
You're doing a
increase that-
change order.
Increase
Oh,
that,
okay.
increase
Yeah.
the PO.
Yeah, okay, so
Yes.
you're doing a change order, that's completely different. So
Okay.
you just need to do a change order, and that's fine as long as you have money in the account.
Yes.
But even
But she
if,
still needs to document why, because people been doing change orders and they're not saying
not saying why.
anything. And we kicking them back.
okay. So, just like the DCM said, just make sure your justification is in there as to why you're doing that change order.
Mhm.
I don't see a lot of change orders, so I'm,
Recently.
Recently, there's
Recently?
been a few.
okay.
I try to be a little detailed in mind when I'm sending over asking for funds to be added.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't send you emails.
No, you don't.
That means you're doing good.
Thank you.
Didn't we just get thermal jumpsuits?
Yeah, that's how.
And, huh?
Yeah, they
Um,
got, not everybody on the catalog, guys.
Everybody
The
should-
other question.
Well, Kellogg's got these Kellogg guys.
Is this not from the
Well,
same
yeah,
place?
they come with the
They
package,
cost too
you know,
much.
they got them.
Is that
Oh, so there's no ad?
Mhm.
This says
Their
thermal jumpsuits.
tamales
They
tamales
didn't
are
order
better.
thermal jumpsuits for this winter time?
I'm gonna try
These
that
guys are
tomorrow.
July.
So we don't need
Yeah.
them here for next year.
I don't like them dry, but
You don't need them, but they
It's-
average bill
It
is
probably feels
like
good on your stomach.
it does.
They average
So-
weekly
So
bill
is this costing them?
No. It's just all the people that,
Oh, okay, hold on.
So
Okay.
I
So
don't think
everything-
the city
so
manager
everything
was in here when we were
shirts,
talking
pants,
about
life jackets,
what's
everything.
happening is
Oh, yeah.
that,
This is all
their
included.
employees, if they get terminated or
don't have
separate,
it.
they're walking away with the uniforms. So their question was, is there something that we can do?
Like not giving their last check?
Thank you, or deduct,
Yeah, yeah,
deduct.
yeah. But I think you guys were saying you had a problem with HR, they wouldn't do that, right, with regard to,
No,
The
they won't
last check.
hold the
they won't
check,
hold the check.
but
They won't.
Yeah.
so I would deduct.
What accumulation stuff we're supposed to have, and you saying we don't have all this.
So I can just walk away with a laptop?
I'm saying,
Now, that's in the handbook you don't pay for.
Oh, it's in the handbook of the other ones?
That's not as
Yeah,
different.
I know that's in
But
the
thermal
Yeah,
is
but
not
with the
like
uniform
equivalent.
specifically,
Yes.
because they're rentals, and
That's a
then,
thermal. Because
with
the
the
jumpsuit that you
UniFirst is
get, clothes
increasing
that
the
you
cost
get,
because they're not getting
guys
those
wear
uniforms,
today.
uniforms back.
This is for,
I don't think the city has
so we
protection
just
against
ordered
uniforms.
for the winter time. That wasn't extra cost.
It's still city property.
Right.
There should be
All
similar
city
to a
property.
policy that,
Hold on.
Power has when they train somebody, and you're supposed to stay X, Y, Z amount of time. If you leave, you have to pay it back. They deduct it from the paycheck.
For like when, if you get certified or
Mhm.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't even think you have to do that. I mean, this is just city property. Doesn't
Well, they're
matter if
saying
you
that HR
lease it
won't
or-
hold the check.
Yeah, it's
Right.
city property. Like, you gotta turn back your cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta turn back your laptop.
Yep.
I think you gotta turn back your
You're
ID
supposed to turn back
tag.
Yeah,
your
you do.
uniforms.
So, I think we
once
gotta
they
talk
leave-
to HR, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, where's the, like,
This is-
consistency?
yeah,
That's why it should be a city mandate. That way,
well,
everybody,
I agree, if it's not a city mandate, who knew? Why it isn't, I don't know, it's just an oversight, or, cause by principle, you have to write.
Well, we on this comment, we got 4,000.
All right.
what do they do with police?
Or 400.
I'll write up.
It's a good question.
And
They let them take them home, I guess, the
No,
badges and
still-
everything. I'm just kidding.
I hope not, but I wouldn't be
Well,
surprised.
If
Chief
you're
is prob-
consistent though,
yeah.
if you're being consistent.
Chief is probably doing
I
that,
can
but
see Chief doing an
Oh,
exit,
we good.
not like you say, it's not an exit interview, but an exit something. to
Well,
get
if I'm
uniforms.
resigning in
It's
good
like
faith,
offboarding, just like we got
Yeah.
onboarded.
I should be bringing my stuff in. Now, if I'm getting fired or walked out, that might be a little different.
Right,
We need a little more structure on that one.
right, okay. So we were on uniforms.
Mm-hmm. We started with 24,
And did
and we are what?
Iris respond to this, or we
Oh,
just
yeah.
assuming that HR said this?
no, that's what,
That's
We
just what
haven't
they said.
asked.
Okay.
So y'all are pretty much at your budget.
mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, we had our, we're at that.
They do chicken.
Like you close to 25.
We had it.
Yep. Mm.
So we definitely need this amount that we got over here that we're requesting.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're gonna have to leave this one alone.
I think so too.
Yeah, 'cause I mean, they're at 25,000.
Yeah. And we still have a half a year left.
We're almost done. Propane, gas propane tanks.
That's right.
Oh, wait, was there, what are we doing at uniforms?
Leaving it alone.
Leaving it, mm-hmm.
So is it, can you look at this and see where we spend the monies at? I know it looks like we probably spent some of the one amount, this would cut off these, and this would be put on some, natural gas tanks. What's the last 5 years on this?
It's pretty consistent at
So we usually meet that number?
45,
And I
4,700.
think it has something to do with the grass cutting and stuff, using the propane tanks during the warmer weather, so we probably use some during, the early fall, and then we'll probably end up using some of that cost again.
There might be a little window of maybe $100 or $150. But I mean, that
Little
doesn't
bitty
mean
window,
it's a little, yeah, it's a little window.
Y'all average 46 over.
like that bathroom window, you know, and,
45,
The bathroom, the shower window,
the
this,
little shower windows over that
They
bathroom
don't even
window
open?
at the, where you stop when you driving up the highway. When the movies be there, you wanna break out of it.
Yeah.
can't break, no, there ain't no breaking out of that window.
Mm.
keeping that amount or going.
If there's something to cut, I don't know.
I mean,
what you would cut
so
from
we
there.
only
Like you
about
said,
$300.
maybe a couple more
Only
months,
about,
but
you said the last 3 years we did 47, around 47, 48, or?
last year you did 47, the year before that, and or the previous 2 years you did 45, and the year before that you did 46. So it's like your average is 45. Your average is basically what you spent last year, and about as high as you know, kind of what you're gonna spend in it.
July.
July. So this is probably something we do in the summertime, so we'll probably be meeting that cost again coming up. I mean, for cost wise, I wouldn't go lower than about 48.
Sold. I said sold at 48.
Oh, you said sold? Okay.
Alright. Here we go, boots and safety equipment, we're at 9,101. We 12.5, we did 11 last year, and we got our balance right now is, $12.5. We got about 1,400 left. So, and of course, some of the shoe companies probably, they always late getting us invoices in, so we probably got some stuff, so encumbered stuff is gonna be coming through in a few, cause we had about 1,400 left as far as available funds.
I'll go 12.5 on that.
Alrighty?
Okay.
He's so much generous than I am.
He's full, got that pizza in there. That's it, ladies and
Is
gentlemen.
that it?
That's it. Oh, wow.
1565, yes. That was it? Oh, okay, I had two of these for some reason. Alright. I just got my notes on it, okay.
So I have, I talked to Deputy City Manager about it. I have, some positions that we haven't filled. And I want to convert those, we have some people who are in temporary status and position, I wanna convert those positions. Will probably be some cost saving for the city, cause once I go into it, we won't use all the funds for both of those positions. To create 2 permanent positions instead of using the temporaries.
What are you talking about? What
So,
line item?
Mr. City Manager had promised me I could get these positions, these temporary positions permanent this year, so I got an idea for him to save some money that's already in the budget. I got 2 positions that we haven't been able to fill and look like we kinda have an option that we can, without having to fill them. So what I want to do is those temporary positions, instead of us adding some more money to the budget, I'm gonna convert those 2 positions that we had to 2, permanent positions, 2 temporaries to permanent, which will still be some cost saving for the city, because we won't use all the funds for both those positions.
Okay. Remind me on what these positions were again.
Okay.
Like what they
Those
represent.
leave back. Remember, we had 10, you gave me, 6,
Okay.
and we have 4 more left. So I'm looking at converting, instead of us having to add more money to the budget itself, we have some positions in the transportation,